Okay, is it working? Everybody hear me?
Yep.
All right. Cool. Welcome. We got it. We got her going.
Oh, you got black bars around me. Oh, you got black bars around Drake too.
No.
Send her that.
All right, let me play with it. God damn it. Black bars, eh?
Make it look pretty.
All right.
Well, he's working with me. There's only so much he can do.
Picky
well,
cow. All right, let's see.
We're putting out a professional product here. Come on.
Need better models then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you seen some of the gaming channels?
All right, let's see. Keep hit. Oh, here, we'll make his bigger. And then we have to move it over. Alt it in. I can't get that top corner, but whatever. Better? Worse? What do you think?
Better.
All right, he's got a little
It's
bar
much
on there.
better,
Yeah,
He's got a little bar, yeah.
Yeah.
Play with that for next time.
Tis what tis. All right, sick. This looks
I need
good.
dice, right? There we go.
Yeah, grab your dice. Oh man, yeah.
I wish we had somebody else to play.
I know. We gotta get we need a fourth, man. We need a fourth, possibly more, if you're wanting to play and we know you. All right. But this is UPM Gaming. We're playing D&D on the Sunday night. We have the late shift from 10 to 1 in the morning. We're playing, so come by. Hopefully people come by after other streams and whatnot. There's nothing else going on Sunday. Come watch D&D, man. So we started off, we'll go over a little summary again. We started off in the city of Ashura, and we were looking for quests, and it was very hard to get one unless we were part of a guild, which we were not because we were just small independent guys. So we looked for an ungilded quest. We found an ungilded quest in exploring an old mansion. Met a friendly fellow who talked us into going there, but we were weary of him until we made our way out of town and into a wagon pulled by some odd gnomes. Brought us to a mansion where we went below. Below, we found the remnants of old camps from adventurers who had been there previous and had explored years ago. Moved on into the dungeon itself and started exploring. At one point, we found a bridge, jumped over that bridge to an odd ledge where we walked down to a prison cell and a sorceress was trapped. Said she'd been there for a long, long time and that her party had fallen in the dungeon. She had been locked up. And we released her. Brought us down into a area where her fallen party had been resurrected kind of as shades and under the control of this giant shadow-like creature. We killed the creature, and that's where we stopped in the last game. Creature would have just fallen at this point. You would have been able to kill the creature, and the room grew quiet. You're in a large, dark room.
Is everybody all right?
I'm okay. I think I got a little of that thing on me though.
Believe I'm a little hurt, but otherwise I'm okay.
Watching, you see the sorceress herself, Tess, walk over to a pile of debris near the center of the room and retrieve.
Sorry, was it Tess or Tessa?
Could be Tessa. I'm using the short form. Tessa is
Okay.
her full name. Tess, I use the short form.
Just a quick question. We were strength minus a couple of us, right?
Yeah, some of you guys were strength drained. That will last until you finish a, I believe it's a long rest.
Okay. I gotta
For
figure out where that
temporary?
paper went to.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It was a couple points each, so I think you were down like 1 or 2
I think
bonuses.
both of them went down 2 points.
Okay.
All right, carry on. Sorry.
All right, so I mean, it'll matter in combat and whatnot. But you notice Tessa, she walks over to the center of the room and retrieves what looks like a small doll. The doll bears a likeness to her as she picks it up. It's just dressed in raggedy clothing of a sorceress, a little black outfit on it and whatnot. As she holds the doll up, small circles of bluish-white light slowly float from where the creature was defeated and enter into the body of the doll. She collects 4 or 5 little globes and then seems very content. Turns around and just slowly walks about the room.
Are there any more dolls? Sorry.
What-
Go ahead, Gal.
Is there any more dolls laying on the ground?
Well, roll perception. See what you do see.
17 modifier perception 2, so 19.
All right. There, you don't see any other dolls, but there is debris in the middle. So there is some remnants of the old party's equipment and whatnot. Some other things that have been collected over the years down here near the center of the room.
Anything that kind of stands out?
What do you use as a weapon? What's your main?
Short swords and a longbow.
Okay. All right. So with your 17, you can see a short sword. Looks kind of nice. Sitting in the rubble.
Okay. I'll go pick it up and dust it off. Take a look at it. Somebody else could do something else while I'm looking at it.
Okay.
Yeah, so what was with those glowing lights?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking
Talking to
Tessa,
Tess.
sorry.
She says that the glowing lights were the souls of her former party members. She is taking them.
To what purpose?
She's collecting them as offerings to what she calls her patron in exchange for gifts.
She's all kinds of bad.
Well, you say she's all kinds of bad. We have no idea.
I
Like,
know, we don't have any idea.
evil souls, but do you think that the souls will be at peace?
She says yes.
Insight check.
All right.
10.
10. Okay, so yeah, I mean you get a half and half, but she believes they're at peace. They're within the they're safe from the shade, from being enslaved by this creature down here, and now they are within her control, I guess you'd say.
And may I ask who your patron is?
She will say, "It is a being beyond this realm. Have you heard of the Far Realm?"
I will roll a. Do you want a history or arcana check for that?
Whatever makes more sense to you. It really doesn't matter to me.
History is probably where I'm more likely to have read about it if I've read.
Okay.
So, 13, 16.
All right. So you're familiar, not pretty familiar, but you're familiar with the Far Realm. You know that it is beyond this realm, and it can overlap and touch this realm where things become twisted and different. That a lot of psychic creatures and very old gods and things live there.
Yeah. It's the Cthulhu statues are running into.
Yeah. Hello from Elder Knights, Jackson. There's Jackson. That's a different Jackson. That's the guy I play with at ATO. Welcome, Jackson. So yeah, she tells you she's a patron in the Far Realm.
One thing that I don't think we covered. Why did your party lock you up?
She says that it wasn't my party, but one of my party members. My party fell in the room, in this very room, and was taken by the shade creature. However, I managed to escape along with another one. His mind had become twisted by the madness down here, and he grew...
Yeah, the skeleton in the hallway.
The skeleton in the hallway. He grew odd every day, she says, until one day, as we were escaping, he threw me in the cell and attempted to flee. Why? I do not know. Maybe he was mad or something had got to him. And then she continues on to the story of mortally wounding him and him trying to get away.
Yeah, I remember the mortally wounding portion of it. I just couldn't remember why. Yeah. Okay. So what will you do now?
Good question. She says, well, what is your plan? Are you planning to leave? Are you on your way out? I would surely accompany you. Are you going deeper?
We were planning to explore further.
She says, if you need a fourth, I will be glad to help you.
I'm sure we'd be happy for the company, though, if I may make a small request.
Yes, of course.
Our souls would rather be left to that of our individual deities and patrons. So if we are to fall, please do not offer our souls to your patron.
If that is your wish, that is fine. Is that true for all of you?
We close enough to hear her?
Yeah, they're talking
Forget
normally.
how big this
Yeah.
room was. Okay. Yeah, you can just leave my soul wherever it goes. I'm good. I don't need eternal damnation.
All right. He says, my former party could not decide, so... But you have made a choice. I will honor your choice.
Thank you. Ragnar,
Yeah.
we find anything else in here?
I don't know. Is there anything else around worth getting?
Mm-hmm. Do a perception.
Guys, I found a bunch of stuff over here if you want to come look in this pile. I found a nice short sword.
There you go. Kylok invites you over to the middle of the room.
All right, I'll go search that pile as well.
So Seamus, thanks for coming by. You make your way over to the middle of the room. Roll perception for yourself because you haven't done so yet.
Perception. 14.
14?
Yeah.
All right. With a 14 here, you find what looks like a large key, almost the size of your hand. It is made out of silver, but has a ruby pressed into its top.
Okay. I ask Tess about the key.
All right, you will show the key, and she'll say, that's what they were looking for. This is what we came for. There was different paths down here. We started off in the main chamber and took a path north through a series of doors and past a series of guardians, she'll say, until we came to this path, and we went ahead and were met by a locked door. The door was bearing the image of the ruby, and we were looking for the key. It seems this creature held the key.
Oh, so he found a key?
He found a key.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Might be useful. That might be useful. Just looking at that sword, can I determine anything about it? You said it was a nice sword.
You got a nice sword sitting in a scabbard amongst
Nice
the
scabbard.
rubble. The handle is very well done, wrapped in leather. And has a belt kind of with it, just sitting there. Some other broken weapons and things sitting about the room, but this one looks in great shape.
Oh,
Probably one of the former party members' weapons.
mine now. I will put it to good use.
All right, just going to take it as is.
Well, let me ask Tess if she knows anything about the sword.
All right, so you got to hold it up, kind of thing.
Yep.
She will give you a name. She will say, that was Greymore's sword. It is a magical blade. He used it down here to great success until he fell. May it do you well.
Does she know any of the
already?
Does she know any of the characteristics of it? Like,
She just knew that it was a magical weapon.
okay. Do I get those stats or no?
For yourself, it's going to be treated as a +1 weapon. So the +1 to attack, +1 to damage.
6 plus 1. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I shall clip it on my belt. Clip the scabbard and everything on my belt.
Okay. Let me know if you actually ever draw the blade. That's all.
Oh, I didn't draw it to shore?
No, oh, you just have it in the scabbard, right?
Okay, I'll draw the blade.
All right,
I'll
draw
look at
it. So drawing the blade, you notice that it does give off an aura. It gives off a 20-foot aura of light.
Okay.
I will,
As magical weapons are wont to do.
as they want to do. This one will be an orangish red.
pretty colors. How does it feel in the hand? Nice and light, or?
Nice and light.
All right.
Very
Kinda
well
swish
made.
it around, swish it around a little, give it a little go, and then put it back in the scabbard.
Yeah, lighter than yours, better than yours, like in
So
feel
I'll
and
use it as
whatnot.
I guess I'll use it as the main hand. I'll use the other one as the secondary.
There you go. Sorry, I'm just reading something over. Anybody else want to do anything in here specific?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Make your way out of here.
Okay, so again, this had one entrance and one exit, right?
It did. So far, Ragnar got a 14. He was looking around and found a key. He didn't see anything else leading in or out of the room except the door we came from.
Oh, so we haven't found another door.
No, Tess said this is as far as they got down here, and by you finding a key, she said she's encountered guardians before that drop these keys that open doors within the dungeon here. So this most likely is a dead end. It's always good to check, of course. You got a 17, he got a 14. You guys pretty good, unless you want to specifically check something. You don't have to re-roll. You got a 17, but you can always...
So let me pull the sword out because I have
Okay.
a little more light, and
Okay.
and kind of check the walls, check around
All right.
for possible exit points
Perfect.
that we didn't notice.
Take out the sword and you get the 20 foot.
As we're looking around this area, since we've been taking things slow, does this qualify as a short rest for Kylak and Ragnar to regain their strength damage?
Yeah, this is a... Can we do it on a short or is it long?
I believe it's short or long.
Okay, yeah, it's just temporary. So what we'll do is a short rest. You can take as many short rests pretty much as you want, but you can only take one long rest in a 24-hour period. For the short rest, what you have to do is just not do any strenuous activity for 1 hour. So for 1 hour, you kind of look around the room, you maybe sit down in the room, have some rations, do whatever. At this point, you can spend hit dice, which are equal to your level, to regain hit points, which you can only do, say you're level 1, so you have 1 hit dice. You can only spend 1 hit dice per short rest to get some hit points back. During this time, you'll also heal up any strength drain, so you guys feel your strength returning, so you're back to your old selves. Kylak, you'll walk around the room with the light, kind of looking at the corners and up against the wall. You got a pretty good perception. You're pretty sure there's no secret exit out of here, and with Tess's confirmation of finding a key with a guardian and no visible door for that key, she's seen the door somewhere else, you're pretty sure this is the end of this path.
Okay, so we're gonna take a little rest here. Is that what we're planning, guys?
Well, at least 1 hour.
Yeah,
Okay.
get something to eat.
Yeah,
maybe
so we'll
get
rest and heal up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it did take a little. That battle did take a little out of me.
Yeah.
I think I'm down to 7 hit points.
So, what's your hit dice, Cal? What number-sided dice do you use to roll hit points? Like, are you a 1d6 per level?
Well, I've got 13 hit points, so that's what one. Oh, there it is. Hit dice 1d10.
Okay, so if you want, you can roll a 1d10, and you'll get that many hit points. We do plus Constitution back, but that'll be until you finish a long rest. You can't do it again.
So, well,
I
okay,
think that's
so I
right,
can do
right?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can do it now.
You can
and
do
I
it now
get
or
one
later.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
Okay, go for it.
So I rolled a 1.
Ah, what's your Constitution plus?
Constitution plus is +3.
Okay, so you got 4 total.
Okay, so that puts me back to 11. I had 13 total. And
All right.
Now I was at 7. Now I'm back to 11. So that'll
Okay.
be a little bit less likely to perish along the way.
So you got to make a note now that you've used your 1 hit dice, so you can't get it back until the end of a long rest.
Which is if we sleep for the night.
8 hours, yeah. Ragnar, do you want to heal any hit points?
Yes.
I think he's
Yeah, 'cause he's
1d10,
down too,
right?
right?
For the
Yeah,
fighter.
he's a D10 as well as a ranger.
So if you want, roll a d10.
Or fighter, I mean.
The fighter. Okay, so one
Yeah.
D10.
Yep.
8.
Okay, and then your Constitution is plus what?
Plus 5.
Oh, what? Is it?
I
Oh.
don't know. I'm on the. I gotta get the other thing. I don't know with that one add-on thing we did.
D&D Beyond?
Yeah, D&D.
I'm gonna jump over real quick. I just want to make sure I did activate that.
It doesn't appear to be on.
Yeah, he's got a +5 con score.
Oh,
When
okay.
you clicked on it.
10, 11, 12. So you get up to 13 back, like to your maximum. You can't go past your maximum.
Yeah, well, his maximum is 16, but he's up to his max.
Okay.
Yeah, but so on the other thing, it was saying it says 4 though, +4.
Which one do you want to use though? The D&D Beyond?
I don't know, like
Oh, there it is. Okay,
this
now
is the one that we made, so I'll go with this one. I just don't know how to change the D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about that. It's not the end of the world.
It
It's
does
just
say +5 on his con because it says he's got a 20 constitution.
Okay. The D&D Beyond's
Oh,
working?
Tess. Tess is on there now.
Yeah, I threw her in. Woohoo.
I like that. It's a quick reference. It's cool. I don't know why his hit points say 10 out of 10 of 16 though. I don't know why
Because he
he's the
took
only
a
one
hit
mentioned.
last game. It keeps the details from last game.
Yeah, but how do you do that?
Dean does that.
Oh, Dean does that.
I do that?
Oh, I think I do that because I
Yeah,
remember
he does it. Yeah.
Oh,
The
how
player
do
can do it. Player can do it.
How do you
Like-
do that?
healed to back to 16.
Yeah, yes, you go back to 16, yes.
Okay.
All right, yeah, so Ragnar, how are you doing that on D&D Beyond so Cal knows how?
Oh yes. So I clicked on if you click on the current, it will change it. Or where did I just click? I just clicked right next to where it says hit points, where it doesn't change your cursor to a edit text. You'll see it just goes to a pointer. I just clicked on it and then it'll go to HP.
Where's hit points here?
Here he's going to show you.
Oh, on the full sheet.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
You can make on-the-fly changes, yeah.
click it.
Cool. So open that up because I'm at 11 currently. Oh, right there. Okay, and you go to current. Change that.
Yep.
There's a little fruit fly in here or something. Damage. No, it's not doing anything for me. I don't know. Oh, right there. Oh, right there, maybe. No, still not allowing. I don't know.
All right, we'll manually track them and then I guess we'll play with it.
I got it written down here. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you just go to the current box and you get, if you click on it, you'll get an up and down arrow. Just it that way.
I'm not getting it. What browser are you using?
Chrome?
Chrome? We tried in Chrome.
Oh,
Sorry
I
to.
don't know.
No,
take
it's
up all
fine,
our
man.
game time.
That's
We're
fine.
just chilling, we're
While we're
playing.
here, does anybody know what other things? I remember I picked up this key.
Mm-hmm.
But was there anything else that I had picked up? Because I don't have my other sheet with ropes like that.
Well, we had rope and we had pinions to help us with climbing and that. Currently, we've got a bit of a haphazard rope bridge network, I guess.
It
Got
goes
us over
back.
here from the other areas.
Yeah, yeah. I know, yes, there is something very important that Ragnar has. Ragnar has a little silver ring he took from a skeletal hand.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have.
No,
I
you
have
you have
the
a
gem.
gold ring with a
Oh, I have a gold
yeah,
ring with
yeah.
a ruby.
Bloodstones, bloodstones.
Yeah, and he has a like a gem or something.
Yeah, that went.
Oh, yeah, I got the gem too.
Yeah.
So I just want to write
Write that
that
down. Yeah, I did write that down.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Ragnar, you have a little silver ring, and I think it had
Bloodstone ring.
yeah, it
and
was
I
on
got
the
red
skeletal hand.
Carnelian, which is worth a lot of money.
Yeah,
apparently.
yeah. Big money gems, man.
Yeah, I don't know where you click on this thing to get the arrows because it's not giving me nothing.
Should be on that right hand side. The
just
configure is there a little gear wheel?
Towards the top right, like you should have your player. You've got current and max hit points.
Yeah.
When you click on the box that current is in,
No, it doesn't give me anything.
Do you have pop-ups disabled?
Possibly. That could be my problem. Anyways, whatever. We'll go on. I'll figure it out
All right.
later.
So you're gonna take the 1 hour rest. You get your strength back. Okay, get your hit points healed up.
get something to eat.
Get something to eat. You guys are in pretty good condition now. Ragnar's got his ring. You have your ring. You found the sword. The key.
Yeah. What color was the key?
Key was a silver key
Silver key with
Yeah.
a ruby, you said?
with a ruby set in the top.
Tessa, do you want to, Tessa, do you want to lead us forward to where we think this key is to?
Yes, she will say. If you're ready, she'll lead you out of the room, back to the other room. You guys know how to make it across here, and you have a series of ropes. So using the ropes and backtracking, you're able to make it across the standing stones, over the tar, and back to the ledge. From there, you just go down a little hallway. You're back in the jail cell room where she was found. And then you make your way back up the little dirt path to the ledge into the chasm, and you still have the rope going back to the bridge. Going across the rope easily enough, you guys made it there. You can make it back onto the bridge and over to the other side. Who is going to lead?
Are we
She-
going further
she-
into the mine here?
Further into the mine. Yeah.
Okay.
She's going to show you where she found the door, but not necessarily lead the party. It's up to you.
I think we should have our fighter up front.
Yeah.
All right, Ragnar, you're up front.
I'll go up front.
All right, nice. Okay, all right. You're gonna make your way through across the bridge and through another arch into a room. So this room, at the center of this room, sits a weathered stone fountain. Its water no longer flowing. However, dark water is still gathered around its base. The room is pretty big, so we're gonna say about a 60-foot room with this weathered, kind of beaten up old fountain sitting in the middle of the room. On top of the fountain itself is a statue of a large, strange eyeball surrounded by an overgrown protective husk. And that's it as you first enter the room.
I'll go peer in the fountain.
All right, so you're going to make your way up to the fountain, roll perception as you're going into the room, and we're going to see how good you are.
17 plus.
There you go.
Nice.
I think it's plus 2. Yeah, plus 2, so it'd be 19.
Oh, wow. Okay, awesome. All right, so Cal, you start moving inside the room when you see something move. Right dead, boom, in the smack in the middle of your vision. On the side of the fountain, sitting there amongst the shadow, even though you see in black and white, was what seemed like a large, dark tentacle. And as you got closer, it slipped back into the water of the fountain with a little splash and went below the water.
All right. Pull out the shiny sword so I can
Okay.
see a little better with the lighting.
All right. Kind of light the room up with the swords. You got the 20-foot
Yeah.
light going on. The red-orange light ominously
Yes.
lights the room.
Now that I've seen that, I'm not going to peer
We've got to have
right
a
into the
torch.
water.
We've got to have a torch going right now because Tess is human, right?
Yes, she is. Right.
Oh,
So we've got a torch going.
All right. You can have a torch, or you can have the low light from the blade, whatever. She could see in either, but not very well with just a sword light.
I'll carry the torch.
Okay.
okay.
Torch
Did anybody
goes.
else do that? It was a
Perception
Very-
check.
Go for
Any of
it.
us-
very large
12.
tentacle.
Well, I don't think I saw it.
No.
No.
15.
15. All right. Okay. Ragnar, you caught the tail end of it. You saw the some movement and then the splash.
Yes. I saw the splash.
Tessa, is there something in here that you know about?
She said nothing was in here when I passed through. But that's been many
Well,
years
now.
ago.
Is there a rock on the ground or something that I
Oh,
can
yeah,
pick up and
yeah.
throw into the pool?
Yep.
So pick up a rock, throw it into the pool, see what kind of
Alright.
reaction we get.
Pick up a rock, chuck it towards the pool with the torch light and the sword light. Obviously, the water is dark, so all your light just reflects off the top of the water. You can't see what's below, especially standing back. The rock will go into the water. No reaction, just a splash. Rock sinks to the bottom, and nothing happens.
So you said there was no water in the fountain, but there's water around the base of the fountain? Oh,
Yeah.
it's not flowing.
Right,
It's not
right,
flowing,
right,
but it's
right.
in
Yeah.
the base.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Can we tell how deep it is by the rock going into the fountain?
I mean, it's going to be slowed by the water, right? And it's not going to make a big clunk, but
Yep.
yeah, I guess you wouldn't know technically if you threw it from afar.
Okay. So we don't hear it hit the bottom right away. It goes in and disappears.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
She kind of speaks up. You will need to activate something on that statue if you wish to proceed.
Well, let's take a quick survey around the room here first before we're jumping
Oh, yeah.
into that.
Anything else come up with my precision look?
No, not that you saw. Nope.
Perception look, I should say.
Oh, there we go. 24 on a perception check as I
wow.
check out the rest of the room.
Woo. Okay, so you can look around the rest of the room with a 24, and everything looks pretty empty. There's rubble, debris. It's old. There's dust all over everything. The fountain is the main feature in the room, but along the back wall, with a 24, you can see etching in the wall, which would reveal a doorway. So just about, the standard size of a doorway, 3 feet by 7, kind of carved into the rock of the wall at the back.
Some kind of secret door that requires some kind of activation.
Right, yes.
All right, so I'll relay that information to the rest of the party.
Okay.
And this is where we're getting at once we activate whatever we need to activate. All right, well, before we go playing with this fountain, let's see if we can figure out what's at the bottom here.
Okay.
Did the door look like it has a lock on it?
Door
Yeah,
looks like a
there's no
piece of the wall.
door.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no actual door. We didn't find the door. We just see the open, like the.
We can see the markings on it of what would be a door.
Right.
Okay.
It's like when you see the discolored stones in a video game, you know there's a door there.
Yeah, there's a door there.
Speaking of stones, as I'm walking through, was there any raised plates in the floor?
No, you got high enough. You would see something like that, so would
So no traps.
Clairval, but you did not see any traps in the floor, no. Ragnar, what are you up to?
I'm in the front right now, right? Or
Well, you're kind of standing. I would assume you're standing kind of back from the fountain. Kel would have moved up a bit, and then Clairval would be at the far end.
Okay. Is there anything else on the walls? Anything else that?
In here, it's pretty empty. The walls look like basic rock. It has been carved out. It's not cave-like in any way, so it's block wall.
Okay. I guess I'll check the fountain. Like there's like a wall around the fountain? Or...
Yeah, there's like a little half wall all the way around the base of the fountain. You want to walk right up to it?
Yeah, I want to walk around it and see if there's anything noticeable.
Okay. So you make your way up to it. You have a 15, and you're looking around the fountain. Now, you can't peer through the water. The water is dark water. You can't see to the bottom of it with your 15 and the light you have, whatnot. But you can see the statue on top. Statue on top, again, is like a big eyeball, but half covered in a husk, sitting on top. With a 15, you're looking at this eye, and you can see that part of it, again, is etched. So the pupil of the eye is kind of etched out, like carved out, in a way, and the rock is raised. It sits back, so it sits up high. You'd have to like kind of stand on the wall with your height, maybe stand on the wall to reach over if you were to try to touch that or get near it.
Okay. So it's not like it's missing anything from it.
No, nothing missing, no.
Is the husk obscuring what it actually is?
No. So it'd be like kind of like a big round globe of an eyeball, but the back half of it is kind of like encased in something that goes down, almost like a crystal or some kind of material. All in stone, made out of stone.
I want to roll history.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Never mind. So, sorry guys, I don't know anything about what that big eyeball is.
Well, going against what my dear mother always taught me, I say we touch it.
Oh, you're gonna go? Okay.
I'll reach up and push on the eye, see if I
Alright.
can activate something that way.
So easily enough, you walk over, you reach up, and you push on the pupil of the eye. It does reset.
Fall in the water.
He doesn't quite fall in the water, but It does reset into the eye a little bit, just a little bit inside, and you hear a large grinding of stone. The door at the other end of the room begins to lift straight up as the wall lifts into the ceiling, for lack of a better word, revealing a passage beyond. The water also in the fountain kind of drains a bit, very slowly, just revealing a series of old bones and a couple metal grates.
No tentacle.
No tentacle.
There's still water in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go investigate. There's bones in that, so just make sure nobody dropped anything.
Okay.
Maybe somebody tossed some coins in, made a wish. 21.
Oh, 21 is so good.
Someone tossed some coins to their Witcher.
Yeah.
Oh, Valley of Plenty.
I love it. All right, give us a. Let's do 46.
4d6. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get that mic right next to those dice.
Yeah,
so you can
I
always
love
roll
that
the
echo.
dice.
What'd you get?
14.
14? Okay, you find 14 platinum coins down here.
Oh, nice.
Someone tossed a lot of money in that fountain.
I really hope that woman married that man.
So just a quick question on coins in this game.
Mhm.
Is Electrum worth more than platinum,
No.
or is it different? Okay, so when I was looking at one of the rule sets, it said that Electrum was more than platinum.
Your standard array is your copper, your silver, your gold, your platinum. Electrum
Yeah.
was introduced in the 80s and it came back in this edition. It's in between gold and platinum.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
It's almost like a 50-cent piece.
Oh,
Yeah.
very rare.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it would be more rare.
Because nobody fucking wants it.
Dark Souls 2 door moment. That is true.
Yes, but no boss behind it as of yet.
I say we give this so taking obviously my hands out since I was looking around for the platinum coins. Did the door come back down when we were no longer pushing on the eye?
It has not come back down yet. No, you have no indication of the reset on this. You did push the indicator in,
Yeah.
but it has not. It was closed when you got here, and she ventured beyond. So
Yeah. Do you know how much time we have before this door resets? Or if there's a mechanism on the other side that we need to activate to get back through?
She will say that they did not stay long. They had activated the statue, they had gone through, explored a little bit, and then had come back, but sometime later the door had closed. Being that long ago, she can't quite remember, but remembered it was not
They had
long.
time to look around.
Yeah, right.
Okay. All right, well, then let's not waste daylight here, gentlemen and lady. I suggest we move forward.
Okay. As we're heading to the door, there's nothing else interesting in the room, right?
In this room, no, the fountain is the main feature.
Okay. And no further actions from the tentacle?
No, it seemed to, whatever it was, have proceeded down below.
We're going to leave that tentacle alone and go through the door.
All right. You go through the doorway and enter a room with a low ceiling. This arched passageway before you slopes downward. Algae-covered floors and loose bricks, along with small pieces of rubble, make up this cramped room. The occasional face of an ancient being can be seen carved into the wall on the way down. So
Okay. I rolled a 12 with a +3 for history. Do I know anything about those faces?
Okay, so looking at the faces, you can clearly make out other depictions of Cthulhu and star-like beings beyond the realm. One of them will bring to your recollection a mind flare.
Okay.
Are you
I-
familiar out of game with that character?
Yeah, I know what
Okay,
mind flares.
yeah.
They're not fun.
No.
Okay, so I guess we could continue along. I obviously informed these guys of what I discovered.
Okay.
So basically, it goes along with your whole vision of the Far Realms there, Clairvel. It might even be a temple. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of ancient carvings here.
Mm-hmm.
Bad juju.
Just different juju, right, Tessa?
Oh, yes. She will say.
Alright, who's leading the way here?
Ragnar.
Who has the torch? Ragnar has the torch?
No, I've got the torch. Ragnar doesn't need the torch. I'm following behind Ragnar. I've got Tess behind me, so she can direct us, and then...
Oh, I'm in the back. Alright.
She will mention that up ahead, the room is where they saw the door. Ragnar being in the lead, again, you're looking down a slope. So being a dwarf and being not too tall, this room's not as cramped for you. You still do have to bend a little bit over, but again, going forward, there is some dampness and there is some algae on this slope, along with some rubble and debris.
So this is a hallway?
It's a downward hall, yeah.
What do you see up there, Ragnar?
I don't know. Nothing much, really. Just some read stuff, whatnot. But I don't know. Do I look around more, see what there is?
Oh, you can do whatever you want. You can proceed. You can go back. You can look around. You can do anything you wish. I'm just kind of giving you the indication that the sure-footedness ahead is not desirable.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Be
So,
careful.
Yeah, it looks like it's starting to get a little bit rough up ahead.
It's like a trap.
Super cool. Happy fun.
Alright, so we should push in a little further. Just be careful of your steps.
Yes.
Because otherwise we're going to hang out in this hallway in the moist, damp, algae-filled filth for
All right,
the rest of our
Ragnar,
lives.
roll a athletics or an acrobatics, whatever's higher for you. Mr. Ragnar, roll that d20.
Okay. I gotta find. Okay. I get a 19.
Oh, wow. Okay, nice. All right, you make your way into the room. So you start going down this hallway step by step with like the side of your boot, you know, keeping sure-footed as you go down. You're taking in these little carved images on the wall as you go down, but you're able to make it without any trouble. You don't slip, you don't slide, anything like that. It takes a while. He disappears from the sight of you guys. He was out of the 60-foot vision of your dark vision, and he goes into darkness and down. Who is gonna follow along? Okay, roll the same thing. You guys roll either in acrobatics or athletics, whatever's gonna make up.
Ooh, 4.
Acrobatics. Dex. I got 13.
13. We'll hydrate here too.
Actually, you know what? Let's make that. Yeah, because my strength is still weakened, right?
No,
You got it
Oh, I
back.
got
You
that
got it
back.
back.
Okay,
Yep.
all right,
Yep.
then it's a 16 with the strength for athletics.
Okay, who was first? Was it Clairvel or Kylock?
I'm in the back.
I
So
went Ragnar, Clairval,
Okay.
Tess, and then Kylo.
All right, Clairvel, you go forward, and
Kylo,
you
he's here too.
Kylo. Man, I'll never get it. Never get it. I gotta like make a sheet that has it phonically out.
Pronunciations,
Yeah. All right, you go down, Clairvel. You start sliding.
Yep.
As you go down, you slide over something, and you can hear more grinding at the bottom. Ragnar, you're nearing the bottom, and as you near the bottom, you can hear grinding up ahead. You see two pieces of stone flip and produce spikes on the other side,
No.
and you hear Clairvel coming down behind you rather quickly. Roll a dexterity saving throw. So roll a d20 and add your dex modifier. to try to stop him.
So I get a
12. 12's pretty good. Okay. So with the 12, he comes down. He would look like he's going to crash into you, but you're able to kind of, brace a little bit, move to the side, and grab him. You can grab him by the back of the armor there and stop him from continuing his downward slide.
Thank you, my friend.
Oh, you're welcome. That was a close.
Guys, get up to your feet. You make it to the bottom. Getting to the bottom, you have an archway. The 2 spikes are on either side of the archway type thing. Still there, but they're harmless at this point. And Kylok, you make your way down and meet the gentleman at the bottom with Tessa.
Okay.
All right. All you guys gather at the bottom of the room, and you're looking into a very large room beyond. With your torch and your sword, if it's still out, type thing, you can see a much, much larger room. This room goes beyond your vision in depth and to the walls on either side. But you can see pillars rising from the carved stone floor leading up to the roof. They flank both sides, so your left and your right, as you make your way into the room.
So it's a pretty tall room.
It's a pretty tall room, pretty big room, just in general.
Big room. Okay.
So you got lots of room.
And still no lights anywhere, eh? We're just we're in the darkness.
You're in the darkness, unless you
Got
yeah.
your sword.
You got
Other
your
than our lighting, yeah. Like,
Do we see any torches or sconces on the walls or the pillars that we could light better illuminate in here?
Yes, yeah, there will be sconces and whatnot.
I'm looking to light some of the sconces so that we've got better vision in here.
Okay. All right, so Clairval's going to go out to do that with his torch, start lighting them up. Kaldane, or not, what? I'm looking at the wrong thing. Kylok and Ragnar, what do you want to do?
you said there's pillars.
It's
Is there
pillars.
anything else that we can see that's like a marking of any, like a raised area or an altar or a upper balcony or anything that we
Yeah.
can see?
Give me a perception for this room, brand new perception.
14? No, perception. 13.
Okay, so 13. You're going to walk into the room, and Clairval's lighting up some sconces on the first 2 pillars, which are a good way into the room. So he starts lighting those up, casting light and shadow about the room. As you make your way into the room and start looking about for different obstacles or whatnot in the room, you can see in between the pillars at the center of the room, so a couple pillars in, there is a suit of armor. The suit of armor seems to be laying down on the floor, but almost assembled in a way as if someone was in it. There's a helmet, there's a chest, there's gloves, there's boots, but it's laying in a way that looks like it was on someone. You can't see any visible limbs in between the different plates where normally someone's neck or wrists or legs would be. And it's quite large.
Like larger than
You.
our height?
Yeah.
Larger than us. Okay. Any visible wounds?
Markings,
damage?
yeah, there is damage. There is scorch marks, and there is attack marks on it. There would be some slashes and some hack marks on the armor.
Okay. But it's empty for all intents and purposes.
It is empty for all intents and purposes. If you walk, would you walk near the armor or avoid the armor as you continue around the room?
Well, check it out.
How close are you gonna get?
Because, make story.
All right. As he's doing that, he's gonna go in.
I'll bend down and take a look at it. I don't touch it though.
Okay.
I'm just surveying where the battle damage.
All right. Survey the battle damage. Ragnar, what do you want to do?
You said that there were some writings or inscriptions or symbols. Is that in here?
No, not yet.
No.
No, there was carved heads in the other room.
Oh, okay. I'll look around. Like, how big is this room that we're?
So it's going to be fairly big, about 120 feet long, about maybe about 80 feet wide.
I'll take a look in one of the corners to the left.
Okay. All right. Make your way back to the left corner as Clerval keeps lighting up sconces, lighting up more and more of the room. From where you are, you can see at the back of the room is a large set of double doors. Large set of double doors that are made out of metal. They are closed. At their center, they have what appears to be a lock, and there is a ruby in the door.
Oh, I'll use my key.
Aha. You gonna use your key on the door?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay. Make your way over, and you're going to use your key on the door. So as you go over, you produce the key, put it into the door, and you turn it. It does make a click. And you can hear a set of almost like gears go off. The door still stays shut, but you can hear a series of clicks and grinding and an echo from the door, a cuckoo kind of sound. Kaldane, you hear that too and look up. But as you're inspecting this armor, you notice it. What do we got? Let's see. I gotta see what it is.
It's just a quick one.
Let's see.
Just surprised with no one.
To the surprise of no one.
All right, so the door opened, right?
So it didn't
Or
open.
grind?
It
No, it didn't open.
You
Just
heard a
grind.
loud series of clicks and whirls from the far end of the room. As the sconces light up, you can see the doors, and you can see Ragnar standing in front of them. He has used his key. You yourself are inspecting the armor, and you notice it is in damage. It's taken damage, but it also seems to be moving. It seems to be rising and falling, as if someone was breathing in that suit of armor. You're not touching it. You're just squatting nearby. You don't hear someone specifically, no.
Oh, what the hell? Take the helmet off.
All right, perfect.
You hear a scream.
Well, I didn't break their neck. I'm just taking the helmet off.
All right, Kylo goes over and attempts to remove the helmet. As you touch the suit of armor, you notice a shimmer of color appear where a body would be inside the suit of armor. The face itself, from the cutout in the helmet, will light up with two glowing eyes. The material would be a brilliant white light. As the suit of armor sits up, puts two hands down, and begins to rise to its feet. You notice that it does have, from its back, pulls out a shield and pulls out a flail.
Okay. Raise my hands up and say, hello, friend, in human, elvish, dwarvish, and goblin. Just to see what reaction we get.
It's a great idea, you say hello to, but being what it is, it doesn't have it doesn't like to say hello. It says hello with a flail to the
gnome.
face.
Oh, I see. You work for the gnomes. I get it.
Technically, I can't attack you. We do have to do initiatives. So everyone will have an action. So what we'll do is roll d20 and add your dexterity modifier, or just roll d20 and add your initiative if you got it on your page.
Natural 20.
Beautiful.
Way to waste it on initiative roll.
15 plus 3, 18.
All right, so we got Ragnar. What you get?
Sorry, was it initiative?
Yeah, roll your d20 and either add your initiative score or add your dex bonus.
Where's...
Holy sheesh, 8 viewers. Hi there.
Oh, hi. Oh, it is hi there.
Hi there's
hi there.
here.
I gotta start saying hello there. Hi there.
Hello there. Hi there.
What was my...
Add your
initiative
dex
bonus?
modifier.
Yeah, what's your dex
Yeah.
modifier? 2?
Oh, my dex.
Yeah.
2, yeah.
Okay.
8.
8? Okay. So, me and Kylok got the same roll. What's your dex modifier, Kylok?
Plus 3.
Okay, you're going to go first. All right, so... Okay, so we'll do...
But Clairval is first.
Clairval is first, so Clairval. Let me borrow
Play that
this
funky
page.
music, half elf.
All right, you are lighting sconces when you see this, and Kylok
crap.
is attempting to negotiate in different languages with it. It does not seem to like that and looks like it's going to raise a weapon to strike him down.
Ah. My armored and nothing else friend. You're putting too much weight on your front foot. You're exposing yourself to too many attacks that way. Vicious mockery.
All right.
25.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, 25. You're definitely going to get him with that.
4 points of psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Oh, that's going to help a lot.
As will my advice.
All right, Kylok.
Okay, can I use athletics to trip him?
Oh.
With my bow.
For this, okay. All right, you got an interesting idea. I'm going to entertain it. We're going to do it. Strength versus strength. So roll d20 and add your strength modifier.
Shit.
Oh, and I didn't roll so well, but...
14 plus strength modifier of 4, so 18.
And I rolled low. I'm going to let you do it. It comes forward to strike at you. It's not its turn, but it's going to do that in its action. You put your bow down in such a way to try to trip the armor. You manage to do so. It's going to fall forward, crash into the ground. Still holding its flail and its shield, but it's prone. So it's laying currently prone. Which is...
Can I do any other actions on the turn?
That would be your action. So you have your movement, you have bonus action, interaction, and not reprisal, but the other one. You don't have it anyway. You don't have a. You can
No, I
move.
don't.
You can interact.
I'm gonna move toward Clairville.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna move your movement speed over to Clairville.
We told him to put the weight on the other foot.
I know. He didn't listen.
As it goes
I
down
think he
in
liked your song though.
a gigantic clunk. Suit of armor. He's going to spend his movement, pardon me, to stand. I forget if it's half.
No, that's his next attack.
Oh, his next attack.
I do forget on movement. Is it half to stand?
You use half your movement to get up.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so half his movement is to get up. The other half of his movement, you notice, when he stands up, he kind of gets his flail, falls, the chain with the ball kind of thing, falls down. Kind of like a morning star, I should say more, and the shield. And then you see him kind of pull back like this, and he'll rise into the air. He goes about a good 10 feet into the air.
Like floating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ragnar, you're at the far end of the room. You just unlocked this door, but then you heard a very loud sound behind you, clanking of armor smashing into the ground. You turn around to see this very large suit of armor floating in the air with its weapon high and shield out. Kylok and Clairval are near the pillars on the left-hand side of the room.
Okay. I run to go behind the armor.
Okay, so you can start making your way around to the other side of the room. With your movement, because you are a little slower, you're going to kind of come along the back wall and start making your way there. You got a long way to go,
Okay.
but you're coming around. All right, back to Clairval.
Tessa's not doing anything?
Oh, shit, I forgot about Tessa. Tessa will move into the room towards you two. I got to put her on the thing. I'm going to put her last. And she will say, this was not here when we passed through. This room was empty, and that door was locked shut.
Well, it's here now.
She said, what is your plan? Are we fighting this?
Apparently so.
All right, if so, she's going to unleash a spell. She shoots a ball of blue-black magic towards the creature. Which I completely forget about his magic. I gotta check one thing. Okay. And she hits him. So she shoots forward, the thing blasts and hits the armor. dealing damage. And then looks to you guys as if she's going to use her movement. If you move, she'll move. Kind of get out of the way. Clarval.
My friend, nothing's going to get resolved with you floating up there. You should come back down here and let's get this taken care of. Good flattery again. Ooh, 12.
Ooh, not going to hit.
Okay. He still has disadvantage from the first one, though, because he hasn't taken an attack yet.
That's right. Okay. Kylo.
Are we going to... Well, I still have my movement.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Are we moving out of here, or do we want to deal with this thing first?
If you start running, I'm going to shoot it. So
That doesn't really answer my question.
distracting it.
All right, so we want to leave?
Where's the dwarf?
He's
moving
coming
up
around. You can
forward.
see him. You can see him on the. Yeah.
It's coming around the other side. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should. I don't know. You think we can take this thing or no?
I have every confidence in our abilities.
Oh, well, let's take this thing down because we got to come back through here to get out, don't we?
All right.
Unless
Okay. All right. All right, Kylo.
Alright, so you.
I'll
Okay.
stay my ground then.
All right, so I rolled my attack. 14. I'm shooting the longbow. 14 plus 5 is the hit. So 19
19? Okay.
with the bow.
Okay. All right. Yep, you're going to hit with the bow. So you shoot, and you're going to shoot towards the armor. You're going to hit him.
Okay. Got an 8 plus 3 piercing. So 11.
Oh, nice. 11 points of damage. Okay. Good job. Nice. Launch an arrow into him. You see it go boom and just stick right in the armor, pierce the armor, sit inside.
Did I notice it did anything to him?
It hit the armor. I mean, it pierced the armor. He doesn't visibly have a face. He's just made up of white light and glowing eyes. You can't tell. He doesn't go ooh or anything like that. But ooh.
No physical reaction
No
like in the aura dissipating or anything?
I mean, it'll shiver. It'll move. You can tell you hit.
Okay.
I'll
so
give you
I hit.
that.
Okay.
Oh, that the arrow sticking out of it's a bit of a clue too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it could hit the armor and not affect the inner
True.
Yeah, I know.
True.
if he's invulnerable.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking
okay.
for. I wanna
No,
see if
you don't.
he's
You don't
invulnerable.
get the impression that he was invulnerable. Your arrow didn't deflect off. It didn't. He didn't type thing. But it looks like you did damage. You're confident you did some damage. Creature itself, though, it is its turn, and it will start floating over towards you. So it
I should have listened.
floats over kind of to where you are and lands 1 foot down first, 2nd foot down, boom, boom, right kind of in front of you. The 3 of you, basically. So we'll do the old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who wants to be what?
Fellow can be 1, 2. I'll be 3, 4, and Tess can be 5, 6.
1 it be. So it's a 1. Who is 1?
I'm one.
All right, Kylo. All right. So he's going to strike at you with the flail.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage? No. Oh, I got a 19. Oh, I got to roll it again. Oh, well. Oh, I think I'm going to get you 18 because I rolled high on both. What's your armor class, Kylo? You're
15.
15?
Yep.
All right, so he is going to hit you. So
That's
he's
right,
got.
buddy.
He's going to take the flail and he's just going to come right down. Boom! Hit you center of the chest. Oh, man. Uh-oh. 6 points of damage. Whoa!
I think I healed up. My goodness.
Yeah.
Strike right into you.
Leaves me at 5. I'm visibly hurt.
All right, Tessa's going to, react to this thing being that close and what's going on. She's going to back up. So she's going to take about half her movement straight back. Actually, south. She's going to go back towards the door kind of we came in, southern end of the room. And she's going to release another blast. She's going to miss horribly. So it's, as she's moving and going, she's going to shoot off into the side. It'll kind of go behind him and light up as it goes across the room and smashes into the wall at the far end. Ragnar will be coming around. He sees that kind of streak past him, light up as it goes by. Oh, I skipped Ragnar. Whoops.
I would say.
Yeah, Ragnar, your turn.
So I guess I will. So he's only wearing right now the helmet and chest plate.
No, it looks like a full suit of plate armor. So he has
Full suit, okay.
a big helmet on, which is a plate helmet actually studded with gemstones. Some seem to be missing. He's got a big chest plate, some armored gauntlets, boots, and I don't know, pantalons, whatever what do you call armored pants. Armored pants. He looks like a suit of armor, animated, almost like an animated suit of armor.
Okay.
To
but
an
we
extent.
can't but we can't see like anything there. It's just like a floating piece of armor, basically.
Yeah, he has his body where his body would be. Any visible parts of the face, maybe the back of the elbows, whatever is visible is made up of white light.
Okay. I try to sneak up behind him.
Okay, all right. So you got to cover some ground. So you're going to do some movement, but you're going to have to go slower because you're sneaking. Let's do.
Oh, am I still farther away?
I mean, you could get there if you took an all-out movement, but if you want to be sneaky, you're going to lose some ground.
Nah, I don't want to be sneaky. I'll just go right up behind him.
All right, you're going to.
Go direct. I love it.
Yeah, there we go. So you got to move all the way kind of down into the room, around, and behind him till you get into a nice position. What do you wish to do when you get near him?
Jump on him.
Oh, sick. Okay. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Let's do
Oh,
it.
hey Chris, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, there he be. He can get channel points.
Yeah, get in on that prediction. There's a prediction going on if they're going to beat the ghost armor or not.
There we go. He's got the wild robot. Okay, so let's do athletics or acrobatics, whatever is going to suit you better, Mr. Ragnar, and roll high.
You said acrobatics?
Yeah, you can do
Or
acrobatics.
athletics, whichever's
Or
higher for you.
athletics,
Probably
okay.
athletics is higher for you.
Yeah, so 20.
You rolled a 20?
Yeah, well, 15 plus the...
Oh, okay, nice. You got 20. All right, so out of the other side of the room, the little dwarf comes running full speed. I will give you this because using your interaction, do you want to stow your weapon or do you want to drop your weapon?
Oh, I had it in my hand?
I don't know. Did you? Or was it stowed the whole time?
I think it might have been stowed the whole time.
All right, beautiful. Never mind. From the other end of the room, he comes rushing, jumps up into the air, and grabs on to the suit of armor. This little dwarf is hanging on the back of this extra large suit of armor. I don't know what he's doing, but he's hanging on to it.
Is he bringing it down? Is it causing it any kind of
Oh
stress?
no, that
No.
bothers it in no way.
Still floating up 10 feet in the air.
It's still 10
No,
feet
he
in the
went
air.
down to the ground.
Oh, he came down.
Yeah,
to
he's
oh, right,
sorry, he's on the ground, but he's
Okay,
large
right.
size, so he's big. Now you got the dwarf on him. All right, back to Clairval.
You've got a dwarf growing out the back of you. Don't think you want to deal with that. You're best to just lie back down and pretend none of this ever happened. That would be a 16.
16, not gonna hit. No.
Oh dear.
Doesn't go off. No disadvantage.
Oh,
No disadvantage.
Do you wish to do anything else?
No, I'm not going to abandon them at this point.
Okay, all right. Kylok.
So it's right in front of me, right?
It is. It's in front of you and Clairval.
I'm going to draw my swords
Okay.
and attack.
All right. Gonna go toe to toe.
I might as well. Otherwise, we're not getting out of here.
You are severely damaged.
Okay, so I
He
rolled.
has no
10,
disadvantage.
10 plus 3, right?
13.
13.
All right. So you're gonna strike out with the first blade. It's gonna hit the armor and ricochet back to you. You feel it almost like when you hit a baseball wrong. It's just gonna. You feel
So that's the magic sword.
Was that your magic sword?
That's my main hand.
All right. Still didn't hit. I mean, you just didn't get high enough to pierce his armor.
Okay,
Secondary sword?
for that one too.
Are you doing your double attack?
Nope, I missed with that one.
Okay. All right. Do you want to move?
Yes.
Where are you going?
Hey, buddy.
Away from it as fast as I can. So my movement is 30 feet. Am I able to go 30 feet?
Okay, so yeah, you can go 30 feet. You can break it up any way you want. Clarabelle did say he wasn't going to abandon you, and then you're booting, just so you know.
I go behind.
Yeah, stay behind Clarabelle. That way you hit her.
Human shield.
I'm moving back. Let me just move. I need to move back because I'm gonna die. So...
Ooh, Seamus has got the whole set of armor. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Polions are the knee plates. Okay, cool. So where are you going to go behind? The pillar?
Yeah. Yeah, go behind the pillar. That's a good plan.
All right, you see Kylo go behind the pillar. He's like, ooh.
Dude!
The swords didn't work.
All right. So the armor's turn. So
Yeah.
it took a shot. Well, it hit you hard, and then it took a shot back. But it's got this dwarf on it. So you feel the armor itself rise again into the air. So it starts to go up 10 feet into the air. Clarabelle being right there as it kind of leaves your area. If you have a melee weapon, you can strike out at it.
No, because I've got to have the torch.
Ah, okay. All right.
Give
So
it a torch.
it goes up a good 10 feet. It's going to reach back and try to grab the dwarf to toss him off. So strength versus strength.
Tossing.
So roll a d20, Mr. Ragnar, and add your strength modifier.
So 19 total.
Oh, yeah, I rolled a 6. All right, so he reaches back,
Strong dwarf.
trying to get you. He's holding on to his stuff, but he can't quite get you and hold his weapons at the same time. You notice he drops his shield in the process to the floor with a loud clank as he's reaching for you, but he's not able to get a hold of you during his turn.
Okay.
Ragnar, your turn. You're 10 feet in the air on the top of the back of this suit of armor.
I want to try and take the helmet off.
Okay. All right. Ooh, that's a tough one. What are we going to do for this? This could be strength to pull that helmet right off him, or we might even do called shot to do that. But I think it's more strength. So I'm going to give you 2 checks. An ability or acrobatics, whatever's better for you, to stay on him while you're trying to get your 2 hands onto the helmet and not slip off him. And then
Maybe athletics for you right there.
yeah, athletics. So go for athletics first.
Okay. So would be 15 total.
Oh, okay. So you're able to keep on with your legs. You got yourself wrapped in a position that you can get your hands free, and then you're going to grab and try to lift that helmet off. So you're going to need a strength check.
Okay.
Come on, big money, big money.
So 14.
Wait, did he put the helmet back on?
The helmet's all like a suit
It
armor.
never
Yeah.
came off.
Yeah, it never came
Oh,
off.
I never took it off when he
No,
was
no,
laying
no.
down.
You didn't get a
You
chance
touched
to.
it.
Oh, okay.
Would you get a 14?
14. Yeah.
14? It's just not.
Did you roll 14 or
Yeah.
did you get 14? when you
No,
had
it's
two
14
cards?
total.
14 total.
Okay.
All right. You try. You get your hands in there and you're pulling. You can feel a little bit of give, but just not enough to rip that right off his head. You're working on it. You're struggling. He's occupied with you. Tess is going to go from the back of the room. So she's a little bit further back. She's going to fire. Yeah, in her nature, she's going to do it. She's going to fire off another bolt of magic. However, where she's shooting from and the way you two are entangled, I'm going to give it a 50-50 if it's going to strike you or strike him. So of this, you call high or low.
Oh, I have to do high or low?
Yeah.
High.
High hits you or high avoids?
Oh, avoid.
Avoids, okay. 41.
Woo!
Oh, no, wait. High avoids.
Yeah.
I got 41.
Sorry, wait, what? So, yeah, I thought that's...
No, it's out of 100, so that's low, so you didn't avoid.
Oh, okay.
Ah, all right. Now this only has a chance. She's shooting. It's going to hit you, maybe. She could miss. I still got to pierce your armor. But she fires off the magical spell towards the both of you. Because you're flailing around, you get in a position kind of where you're in front of it when it's going to strike. Ooh. 12. Does 12 beat your armor class?
No.
I don't think so.
Mine is 12.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, his is 12. It's on the sheet there.
oh, 13. No, 13 on my actual page that I have.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Your paper's 13?
The paper's 13.
Okay,
I'm
and
gonna go by the
he
paper.
did declare he was going with the paper. So
Yeah.
the spell will miss. It's going to go right past him, zing right past his ear. So Ragnar, you're on there doing your thing, and you feel a spell tear right past your ear, kind of like giving you a little burn.
Okay.
If you want to react to that or not, it's up to you. You're busy.
Too busy concentrating on keeping a hold.
Okay, you got it. All right, Clairval.
All right.
Hey, put those sunglasses on there, Street Cop.
You bastard. Yeah,
I have lots of channel points.
there we go.
You're surrounded. You have no allies around. You've got a dwarf on your back and spells flying at you. Just lay back down. You have no chance in this fight. There we go. 25.
Oh, you got him. You got him.
That would be 3 points of psychic damage, and he's got disadvantage on his next attack. And I will draw my rapier, so I've got my torch in one hand, the rapier in the other. The vicious mockery is only verbal components.
Oh, nice. All right. He goes 10 feet in the air. He fails the save. Kylok, you had vanished back behind the pillar. You see that the creature,
Injured.
the creature is now in the air, up top, and it is fighting with Ragnar. Tessa's shooting spells into it, which you noticed almost hit your companion. What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna have to fire arrows at it.
All right. You do know when you fire an arrow into two people grappling, there's a 50% chance.
Well, I rolled natural 20, so.
Oh, you're going to hit someone. All right.
If you hit someone, that doesn't mean you don't hit Ragnar.
Fair
All right,
enough.
so it's
Okay.
20 plus 5, so
Holy
I don't
crap.
think anybody's dodging it.
No.
Whoever
All right.
hits.
So up to Ragnar. High or low? What avoids?
Low avoid.
All right. Let's go. Come on, low. Come on, low.
Come on, high.
Oh, 57.
Ah!
Die.
All right. Shoot Ragnar.
Oops, sorry.
You don't shoot at your partners that are grappling.
Jeez.
All right, so I gotta roll the damage, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit. 10.
Oh, 10? 10 damage. 10
Well, it's
damage.
7 plus 3. So
10. Yep.
Ooh, Ragnar, you take 10 damage. As an arrow just right into your side. Boom.
Okay.
sorry.
You're pretty sure the creature's not shooting arrows. All right, he takes a hit.
Am I still holding on?
You are. Creature's turn, because you can't technically, it's not your turn, so you can't, unless you were physically knocked off, which it is a creature's turn. He is going to try to knock you off, but he has a disadvantage, which is very good. So again, he's going to reach back with his free hand now, having dropped his shield, and he's going to try to grab you and throw you off. So strength versus strength. I'm rolling garbage again. Roll your
Good.
strength, Ragnar.
Good.
11.
I got garbage, but I got 12. He's going to grab Ragnar and toss him forward. Because he is
Was
10...
that 12 with a disadvantage?
Oh, I forgot the disadvantage. Thank you, Kylok. Oh, no, I rolled higher. Good try, though. I did forget the disadvantage. And that is an attack. So he did have it, but unfortunately, he will grab it and throw Ragnar. I will give you a chance because Clairval is there. If Clairval wants to drop something as a free action and try to catch him, I will allow you.
Yeah, I'll drop both to try and catch him.
Okay. All right. Dexterity. What do we
Dexterity
want?
saving throw.
Yeah, let's do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. There we go. 18.
Nice. Okay. You avoid the fall damage as you come down, and Clairvel is able to grab you and put you down on your feet. You would have taken an extra 1d6 for fall damage. You might have even died from that, but he saved you.
Not die.
I don't know. What's his hit points? 11?
Mine?
Yeah.
I was 16. I got taken 10 off.
Oh,
He had 6
yeah.
left.
Yeah, he could have died. So Clairvel saves him, puts him on his feet. And that is the... Oh, with the movement, he will then come back down. And that's all he's going to do.
Weapons, yeah.
So he comes back down. All right.
Tess's turn.
Ragnar's turn. That was the creature.
Oh, Ragnar's turn. Right, Ragnar. Right.
Okay. Do at this point. So I'm in his arms right now, or what happened?
No,
it's
you're
a-
on the ground. You're standing.
I'm on the
yeah,
ground.
Yeah. You're, but
Creating
you're.
like a small
I'm not
baby.
cradling you. Yeah.
Okay. I find the nearest pillar to hide behind.
Okay.
No, stay here and I can kill you.
Oh,
Well,
you can
it-
heal?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Remember the last fight? You
Oh,
want
right.
My big
I-
spell to heal?
I go into fetal position then.
Get into a defensive stance.
You're gonna heal him, but
Yes.
not me.
All right.
You ran away. I could have healed you too.
All right. Tessa's go. As you two
Hero in the back.
quarrel over there, Tessa goes to the southern end of the room and she's going to fire off a magical spell. She's going to shoot high enough and she's going to do some damage. Ooh, nice. To the creature. All right, so she shoots off the damage as you guys are over there. She's at in the south. And that will go back to the top. Clairvel.
All right. I am going to cast Cure Wounds. our
Nice.
friend. So you get 8 points of healing back.
All right, 8 hit points back to Ragnar.
And I will retrieve my rapier from the ground.
Okay, yep, interaction, pick it up.
Yep.
All right, Kylok.
Oh, we'll shoot arrows at it again since it's standing there with
All
no
right.
one flailing about on top of it.
No one flailing on top.
13 plus so 16.
16, you shoot again. As you shoot this time, it ricochets
Oh, I'm sorry.
off. Oh.
Sorry, 18. I was looking at the wrong thing. It's plus 5, not plus 3.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. With an 18, you're going to do damage. Roll your damage.
I like what's going on in the chat.
Very loosely.
7 plus 3 is 10. 10 damage.
Oh, damn. Okay, nice. Nice, that's nice. All right, you shoot another arrow. It does pierce the armor. It sticks inside its shell, if you will. It is looming over these two guys in the front. As it's its turn, it will do the same. It will use an interaction to reach down to retrieve its shield. Type thing.
Okay.
I will say, yeah, you can do an opportunity attack. If you have a melee weapon out, which only you do, or Ragnar did not specify, so
Yep.
you have the rapier, you can take an opportunity attack.
16.
Okay, so 16, you're not going to be able to do it. You strike at him, but he's able to avoid, pick up
Yep.
his shield.
Not without his shield, though?
Oh, yeah, because he doesn't technically have it. Yes, go ahead, yes.
Aha. 6 points of damage.
Yeah, there you
Take
go.
that.
Nice.
By the chink in the armor, no shield for you.
Very good. You're able to pierce him before he does. So you'll take damage from that, reach down, boom, regain his armor score back up. It's only his interaction, so he still has his action. You have two guys in front of you, so he's going to do, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. What do you want to be?
I'll be 1-2.
Okay. 3 it be. He's going to take his flail and he's going to strike out at Ragnar. Oh, I think I'm going to get you. Yeah, a total of 20. Not a natural 20, but a total of 20.
Yeah, 20 will probably hit our first level characters.
First level. I love first level. All right, he's going to come down on you hard with the flail. Boom, right into your armor there. Hit you for 5 points of damage.
Yeah, that thing hurts.
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage, square in the chest.
Alright. So I'm at 9.
You are at 9, and it's going to be your turn, Ragnar.
Alright. I run to grab his shield on the ground.
Oh, he has it.
Oh, he picked it up?
He did. He picked it up.
Just take your weapon out and kill this thing.
Yeah, Then I take my weapon out. I try to stab him.
Are you using an axe? Oh, no, you
No, I
have
have
the weapon, the bladed, not scimitar. What was it?
Yeah, no
Yeah,
scimitar.
it was scimitar.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. All right, roll. Roll your d20 and add your 5.
The Constitution,
No,
Strength.
your attack.
Strength plus your proficiency.
Yeah.
strength.
So
Oh,
strength plus 2.
strength.
I think your strength is 3, right? Plus-
Yes.
If you're,
Yep,
if your
it's
stats
5.
are on your paper, it might be next to the actual weapon.
He's got a plus 5 to his attack.
Okay, my scimitar says attack bonus. Like on my paper, it says +5.
Yep,
Yep.
that's right. Yep.
So,
So-
then I'd roll 20, the d20.
And add
Yeah.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You rolled a 20?
No, I'm saying I'd roll
Okay,
my
yeah,
20.
you
so-
rolled 15, he got 20.
Oh, he got 20 total.
No,
Yep.
no. I got,
Okay.
I got. So I roll. I was just asking if I rolled. The
Oh,
20.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Inside of
Go
it,
ahead.
yeah. So then I got 11, then plus the 5, right?
So 16?
16.
So 16.
All right, 16 is not going to hit him because he has his full shield back. So you go to hit him with the scimitar, but he just pulls the shield up and blocks it. You get a nice cling right off the shield as he blocks your attack. You still have your move. You still have your interaction.
I move back behind a pillar.
Okay. All right, so you're going to move back where Cal is leaving the defenseless bard. Well, not defenseless, but leaving the bard up in front as the fighter retreating.
With a bard that only has 8 hit points. Oh,
Yeah.
Tessa's
Oh, I think
okay.
that's fine.
Nothing's attacking her. She's safe. She's in the bottom there.
Turn.
She's going to shoot out again. She's going to hit again. She's doing some damage.
well, we got 3 attacks before that thing attacks again, so.
All right, so she shot it with a spell from there. We go back to the top. Clairval.
All right. You're surrounded and taking wounds, and you've got a very poor grip on that Morning Star. I don't like your odds here, my friend. That would be an 18 on Vicious Mockery.
Oh, yeah.
3 points of psychic damage, disadvantage on his next attack.
Nice.
So, Kyloka's moved back behind one pillar.
Mm-hmm.
Ragnar's moved back behind another.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move back towards a third, forcing him to make a choice so he can't get multiple of us at the same time.
Oh, great idea. Okay. All right. Perfect. Kylok.
We're going to shoot again.
All right, you step out from behind the pillar and take a shot.
11 plus 5, 16.
16, no. Yeah. Gonna deflect off. Choom.
Alright, so you deflect the bow.
Do you want to move?
How far is he from me?
Maybe 15 feet or so.
15 feet. Okay, so that's halfway. I'm gonna move to another, like a further pillar away,
To the top of the room or the bottom of the room?
toward the top of the room.
Oh, okay. All right. So you pass Clairval and go up another pillar.
So I'm farther away now, right?
What's your... yeah, you got your total movement to 30, right?
Yeah, whichever makes me further away from that thing, because I've
Okay,
only got 5 hit points left.
All right, you make your way. I got an idea where you are. So that was you. Okay, so me. So you're shooting at it, and then technically you run, not past him, but you run past his field of vision as you go to the north end of the room. You kind of like, he's going to track you. He's going to lock his eyes on you and watch you run as you go that way. But as he makes his way that way, I believe is he on the ground? I forget.
Yeah, he said he was on the ground.
Okay, he's on the
Yeah, he was
ground.
fighting with Ragnar, wasn't he? And Ragnar backed off.
Who'd I hit last? Ragnar, yeah.
Ragnar and Clairval, and then both of us backed up.
True. I'm gonna say because Kylok went north to the north end of the room past you, Clairvel. He's going to start going that way because that's who he got shot at, and he's going to move towards. So he's going to move up essentially to the first pillar, which is where Clairvel is. You're behind it, but he's going to attempt to smash through it.
Yep.
So he's going to come down towards you with a 16. He's not going to hit you. He's hitting the pillar. So he hits... Oh, disadvantage. Ooh. 10. So we're going to say he strikes out at the pillar. He doesn't quite smash through it. He kind of hits the edge of it, just takes a little chunk off. Not what he intended. He was going to break through it and, you know, push forward. But he just hits the end of it with disadvantage. So he's coming your way. Kylok brought him kind of that way as he went by. And it'll be...
Gotta learn to read the room.
Ragnar's turn. Now, Ragnar, he's focused more on the north end of the room. You're not too far away. You're just on a pillar south of him. That's all. You can see him.
Okay. So I'm behind him.
Mm-hmm. Essentially, kind of to his back and side. Yeah.
Okay. Stay where I'm at.
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna defend where you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right. Ragnar defends where he is. All right. Tess can take another shot because she can. She's gonna miss horribly. Back to Clairvel.
All right, great. I get to continue dancing around this pillar and taking this fight. You couldn't hit the broadside of a pillar. This is not the fight for you. Lay back down and we can pretend none of this ever happened. 19
Yeah,
plus
you got it. You got it.
That would be 3 points of psychic damage and
Ooh.
disadvantage on his next one.
All right. At this point, he's looking visibly injured. Oh, that's psychic damage. Never mind. I was gonna. I guess.
Yeah.
The light flicker.
Yeah, the light flickers. There, his spirit's lowering.
At what point does that affect his ability to do stuff?
We don't know yet. Kylo, your turn.
This killed him. Psychic damage is just another form of damage like fire or
Yeah,
cold or
yeah.
necrotic.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'm shooting at him again.
He's got a pounding headache.
Oh,
Yeah.
natural 20.
Oh,
There we
beautiful.
go.
Yeah.
Finish him.
All right. So for natural 20, we take.
Critical hit, right?
Yeah, critical hit. So we're going to take the full amount of the damage, and then you're going to roll the damage again and add your modifier.
7 and 3, so another 10.
All right. So you do that right? Yeah.
Full damage, I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Plus 3 for piercing. And then you said full damage, which is it just the 8 or is it plus the piercing?
Piercing.
Yeah, plus the piercing.
Okay, so it's 21.
21 total.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Okay. All right. Kylok, you go out. What do you have? Your magical sword?
No, that was the bow.
That's a bow. All right. You step back with the bow and you shoot. You're able to shoot right up above the armor, pierce kind of the white material energy near his face, and with that, the white energy will dissipate. The armor crumbles apart into individual pieces, clanks to the floor, along with the helmet, which hits hard and releases a puff of white smoke.
Phew.
The room
All right,
grows
guys.
quiet.
Damn, that was tough. So the armor clashed to the ground?
It does. It all crumbles apart. So the gauntlets fall down, hit the ground, scatter about. They're whatever. The armor falls down, all the little pieces. And the helmet, kind of more heavier, more stable, just boom.
I'm going to inspect the remnants of the armor.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to take a moment after all that and just stand back here.
All right, Kylok, you're going to collect yourself. Ragnar, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go all as well to the armor.
All right.
Take a look at it.
Both you guys go up there to take a look at it. Give me an idea on how you want to look at. What do you want to look at?
So I was going to pick up pieces. I was going to start with like the gauntlets, then look at the helmet, the chest, and look inside, see if there's any kind of like runes or any type of other markings or anything within.
Okay, all right. Ragnar, what do you want to do?
I was going to take a look at the helmet with the gems.
Okay, all right, perfect. Okay, so Clairval, you go over and you start inspecting the various pieces. As you're looking inside the gauntlets, they're normal gauntlets. They're just plate mail gauntlets. They're in rough shape because they've been through battles and whatnot. But inside there are etchings of runes. It looks like something. Well, give me a check for it. Arcana or history.
All right. I'll try history.
Okay.
6.
All right.
Nope.
You find etchings inside. So there's strange runes that you haven't seen. They're just carved in at this point inside the various pieces. You find the gauntlets to actually be not that well made. Maybe a little more iron in there than steel, just for strength and whatnot as you start looking through the pieces.
Maybe this type of thing we bring back to Jackson to prove that we did our part down here.
That's a good idea.
This is an open comment that I made.
Okay. Oh, okay. What'd you guys find over there? I was kind of relaxing back there.
You take a minute. I'll be back in just a second, gentlemen.
Okay. All right. As he does that, what he's saying is that the suit of armor that he found, it has some weird runes in it. He thinks it's something you'd want to bring back to town maybe and show to Jackson, if he's still there, or other people to determine what it is and to show that you've killed something down here. You've beaten a guardian or you've beaten a creature that dwells in the dungeon. This is your proof showing you've done that.
Okay. Did we find any kind of medallion or magical item that could have sustained this thing?
Do you have... What's your background again, Kylok?
Folk hero.
Folk hero. Roll... What's for you? What do you usually roll? History?
Okay, what do I get? I got history that's a +3.
What's another knowledge score you have?
Perception +2, investigation +1, and arcana +1.
Do the arcana in this case because of the nature of the item.
Nope. Fail horribly.
All right, you have no idea. No idea.
All right.
But Ragnar himself walks up and he lifts up this helmet. Now the helmet itself is gorgeous. It's a very, very well-made helmet, and it has on it a bunch of places where there would be gems, very precious gems. There are still a few in there, but not as many as they were. You can feel like a radiance coming from this helmet as you hold it, Ragnar. It's obviously something of great value. Just looking at it, the materials in it look like they're worth a fortune. You can see different metals in there, and then like little rubies, little sapphires, different colored gems within the helmet as well.
Okay.
Oddly enough... oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oddly enough, as you hold it, being a larger size helmet, it does shrink in your hands to medium size.
So it wouldn't fit me.
It would fit you.
I want to wear it.
Oh, no.
Do you place it upon your head?
It's a good look for you.
All right. He's going to put it on. Let me look something up real fast.
How does it feel? Do you hear us in there?
Everything sounds fairly good so far. It fits.
How does it smell?
snugly.
Yeah.
Almost like
1,000-year-old ghost?
I'll see if I can show you that. I'm going to show you a picture on the thing
dust.
here. It's going to be
Like fine fermented dust.
that right there. That's what he's wearing.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the- With the wings on it? Nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Encrusted in gemstones. Not as many as there should be, but there's some on there. He puts it on, but nothing awful happens to him. He doesn't change anything like that, but
But it did change sizes.
it did change sizes. It shrunk down to fit him, and he put it on, and he looks out of his league. He's got this amazing helmet, but his old crappy adventure armor on.
Maybe you should check the rest of the armor there.
I was just gonna say, what if I put it all on?
Well, you noticed the other armor when Clairval was looking at it, that it didn't look well made at all. It looked more decorative than
It's
whatnot.
probably the helmet that was feeding everything else.
Yeah. What about the shield? Look at the shield.
Yeah, the shield for sure. The shield is just a large shield. It's a large steel shield for game purposes.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick my torch back up.
Okay.
That shield could be worth
When
money.
it's not out, I'll just
Yeah.
relight it from one of the sconces.
Light it back up. Tessa will walk over and she says, "That's odd. That was not here when we came through, but it was many years ago."
I'm gonna say it's been many years. Who knows what else might have wandered around here. Just a reminder to us that we need to be careful and not take for granted what may or may not be around here.
Good words, Bard. I'll agree.
So the armor itself, Clairval had mentioned bringing it back. Do you wish to in any way try to pack that up?
Yeah.
Do we want to take the whole thing or just maybe the gauntlets?
I think it was the helmet that was like, where were the runes written in?
The runes were in all the separate pieces of armor. So the helmet itself was very nice, but the pieces of armor had runes written inside each piece where they connect.
Okay.
Well, is this armor better than my armor?
No.
Or is
No.
no? Okay. So do I have enough room to store it in my pack?
Yeah, you could get it in your backpack. The armor, of course, will shrink to general size, but it is still a suit of plate armor, though not well made.
Yeah.
It's going to take up a lot of room. You could probably get it all in there and have a couple pieces on the outside of your bag kind of tied on.
Yeah. Because I remember I was the quartermaster or something like that.
Yeah,
Does that
yep,
have
yep.
anything to do with
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, for sure it does. You know how to
Yeah.
tie that up and store that away the best you can to make the most use of your space.
Okay.
You look like
yeah.
a fine pack mule there, Ragnar.
Yeah. All right, so you take a minute to do that. He has it all on. You guys are standing about the room. Everything's quiet. You've defeated this guardian type creature, and what do you want to do?
Well, is there anything that I could? Well, actually, how long have we been resting?
Well, you haven't rested yet.
Yeah, we've
Okay.
been about 5-10 minutes max.
Yeah.
Looking at
Okay.
this stuff.
I'm gonna need a rest, guys, before we go anywhere.
All right.
Now,
I'm very low health.
game
I
purposes, you're not going to get any hit points back.
Oh, I'm not. Okay.
Unless
So just,
you, what does he recover in a short rest being?
Don't think Ranger gives him anything
Yeah.
extra.
Sometimes being a specific class, you get something back on a short rest.
Okay.
But your hit dice are spent.
yes, they are. Otherwise, I would have been dead.
Yeah. We'll just double check, make sure.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
I forget, it's been a while. I don't know every class inside out.
Yeah.
Some of the sorcerers and whatnot recover spell slots.
Yeah, not until higher levels, unfortunately.
Yeah. So you can rest for aesthetic purposes, but you're not going to be able to heal unless you have anything of healing nature. When do you get your bardic healing back? Long rest?
Yeah, long rest. It's just one of my spells that I have.
Oh, okay.
I get my spell slots back.
Yeah, I don't have any bonuses here.
You might not on a short.
Even my Fey ancestry doesn't help.
Nope.
Okay. Well, let's see. What do I have in my backpack that I can use? Anything?
No,
The only thing I have is rations. I don't have any kind of. I've got some common cloths.
no healing potions or anything like that, I'm afraid.
No medicine can do that, eh?
You're generally healing potions, yeah.
Great. I guess I'll just have to soldier on. as they
All
say.
right. All right, what do you wish to do?
Let's move forward.
Is there a natural regain over time, or you have to rest?
Gotta rest.
You gotta rest.
Yeah. All right, you gonna move up to the doors?
Yep.
Okay, so you make your way to your doors, and Ragnar had used his key. He had made a series of noises from the doors indicating they should be unlocked, but yet they stand closed before you. Who wants to go first?
Right now, you want to just push those open?
Yeah, we could try
Yeah.
to push them open.
All right, who's going to give it a try, Ragnar?
I'll give it a try.
All right,
I guess.
Kylo.
Got 18 strength. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I only got 12.
All right, Kylite goes up and he touches the doors and he attempts to give them a little push. They do not open easily at all, and he kind of slides backwards a little bit. You notice that Ragnar that he didn't have the strength to open them.
Wah, wah.
So I will go and show how a dwarf opens the door.
There you go.
I never get a good roll on strength.
Roll high.
And if there's parkour coming, I'm sure I'm gonna roll low as well.
Uh, 10.
Ooh. 10 total?
So you had 5 to your roll.
Oh yeah, so then 5 or 3.
5 because you're proficient with strength modifiers.
Okay. Oh, okay. So then 15 then.
15 total?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, 15. You're giving it a push. It's not, you don't burst them open by any means, but you're pushing on them. As you push the doors forward, you feel a resistance, something keeping them shut. You get them a partial way open, and you can see greenery. You see vines hanging down, covering the doors. You can get them pushed open to see that. Not enough to pass through, but you kind of stop, taking in the sight. You don't have enough strength to push through.
Okay. Maybe we push together.
Yeah, for sure you can.
All right. So, you want us to roll again?
Go together.
So basically, roll with advantage, Ragnar,
Okay.
as your party helps you.
So what am I
Roll with
rolling?
advantage means you roll the d20 twice and you take the higher roll.
Yep.
Okay. So. Okay. 16 and then a 7.
So
All right,
16 plus 5 is 21.
21. All right, 21, that does it. You guys all push together on the doors. As you push together, you hear the snapping of the vines. The doors open into the next room, and you just snap through a bunch of vines into an overgrown room.
Oh, the vines are holding the door closed,
The
guys.
vines, there are tons of them. As you tear into the room, the hallway is overgrown with many years of growth. So it would be a hallway in front of you, but it's like just caked in vines. There's enough that you could walk through it. It's not stopping you. You don't have to machete through it by any means. You could, but there is passageways to go. It's just so many vines had come down. They'd grown over the door. Had to have some force to get in.
That's were the vines here last time? Or have this grown up since?
She'd never passed this door.
Ah,
She never had the key.
Oh, so the farthest it has made it was that room.
Was that room. Now, she took a different path, she informs you, and they defeated some guardians and got into some different rooms. Then they kind of looped around back to the main camp room and started coming down this way. And that's as far as they got.
okay.
All right. So,
Uncharted territory.
Mhm.
push through, guys.
Okay, so who's in the lead here?
Not me.
Ragnar, I assume.
Oh, sorry. What? Sorry. I'm the leading.
Yeah, I assume you're in the lead. You want to walk through this room. Now, there are vines everywhere. You can make your way through. However, your vision is highly obscured. Do you want to do anything special, or you just want to truck through?
Hack and slash through.
Hack and slash? Okay. As you're hacking and slashing through, let's get a saving throw. We are going to do dexterity. Dexterity saving throw, please.
So I just rolled normal, like
Let me just check one thing. You roll your d20. I want to look something up real fast.
okay.
because I forget. Pictures.
Be proficient with strength and con. So he doesn't have his proficiency modifier to it.
I just want to see these saving throws. It's been a while. Yep, that's right. Okay, Dex. Yep. Okay, what you get?
So I got 16.
16. Nice. Okay. You're hacking your way through. You're getting them with your scimitar, and you're going straight. Who's right behind him?
I am.
All right. Are you doing anything special?
I'm just following along, keeping an eye out on things.
All
My
right.
passive perception is a 15.
15. Okay. All right. You're okay as you're making your way through. I guess technically, yeah. Okay. He got a 16, right, Ragnar?
Yes.
Okay, my bad. You would have saw it then. At that point, Ragnar, as you're making your way through and you're hacking and slashing the vines, you do see another raised stone on the ground. You're able to avoid it, but you will notice it. Clairval also will notice it as it comes up right behind you. Both you guys notice that.
Everyone, watch for more of these raised stones. Probably set up some kind of mechanical trap.
Yes, it'd be wise to avoid.
Rise to avoid. You guys all avoid. It's pointed out, and you make your way through this long hallway full of overgrown vines until you come to the archway of another room. So the vines stop. You get the end of the hallway, and then you've got a little doorway ahead of you, leading into another room. Ragnar, you're in the lead. Make your way in.
So, I have a question about the end of the vines. Does
Yes.
it appear that they were cut, or there was some type of intervention to stop them at the archway, or did they just slowly stop growing as thick at the archway?
Slowly stop growing thick at the archway.
Okay, so I make my way through the next room.
Okay, so with that, where you see they have stopped growing, there's a lot of moisture here. So there's water on the floor, and it's very wet and damp down here. You're going to make your way through the archway into another room. Water trickles down the walls of this room towards the sloped floor. At its center, a 3-inch drain carries it away. It's very damp and smells of mold. Ruined books litter the floor, and rusted bits of chain can be seen scattered about. In the center of the ceiling hangs a rusted ring, about a foot down. Ceiling's about 20 feet high.
Walk in further into the room.
Okay. All right. So you walk in. You kind of fan out into the room. Clairval, you following in?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Kylo, anything special?
Yeah, I'm just following them in.
Okay. And Tessa comes in too.
My passive perception is also 12.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right.
Okay. So I want to take a look at some of these books, see if there's anything that's worth saving.
Okay. You
So,
do.
investigation,
Please.
15.
All right, so you're going to specifically look at the books. The books are shredded and about on the floor with the amount of water just trickling down gently from the walls over time, the level of mold, wetness, and everything going on in here. They are completely ruined by the water. One of them can be found in readable condition. However, a gem-set leather-bound cover can be salvaged.
Right. I'll recover it.
Okay. All right, he starts looking through the books, and he's going to find a nice leather-bound cover with a gem. Looks like it's worth some money, but the rest of it is just pretty much pulp at this point. Kylo, Ragnar, what do you want to do?
I'm going to look around the room, see what
Okay.
else I can find. Is there any drawers or anything?
Like a chest of drawers?
Yeah, or a desk with drawers, or...
There would be an empty bookcase or two in here. Now, they're in terrible, terrible condition. It's water-soaked wood. Most of it is swollen, rotted out at the far ends, the far walls. You will also notice that there's no other door in this room. It appears to be a dead end.
Okay. Anything hanging from the ceiling?
The brass
Other
ring.
than a brass ring?
Brass ring. Did I say brass or iron?
You just said ring. I don't know if you actually
Brass.
said-
It's brass, we'll say. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Can I reach it?
20 feet in the air.
20
Oh,
feet
sorry,
in the air.
19 feet in the air. It's a foot
19
down from the
feet in the
ceiling.
Is there a sturdy bookcase near this ring?
Bookcases would be on the far walls, and by no means does it look sturdy.
Okay. Nothing in the middle of the room, right?
Just a 3-inch drain at the sloped floor that the water's going down.
3-inch drain. Okay. 6 feet tall. Let's take a look at the drain.
Okay, make your way over and you look down into the drain tube. The water just slowly trickling. It's not going fast by any means. It's hitting the books, kind of pooling and then just seeping down. You can see 60 feet down with your dark vision, but this goes down.
So 3-inch drain?
3-inch, yeah.
Okay, so it's not very big either.
No, not very big. You can just see down into darkness. It goes beyond your 60 feet.
Okay, so nothing in the drain.
No.
All right, I guess I'll continue looking for things that are in a box or a drawer or something like that. See if I find.
Ragnar.
Should I roll it? Or...
Oh yeah, give me a perception, just in case.
So I rolled a 4.
Okay, so we'll use that as your running perception. Your passive is better. You're 12. As you're looking around, Ragnar, what are you thinking?
So there's basically everything is just kind of ruined.
It looks waterlogged. Yeah. Looks like it maybe was once a library or had a series of bookshelves, but they've all been long since destroyed by the water.
Okay. And is the water puddled here, or is it?
It'd be puddled maybe near the edges before it hits the pulp of the books, and then seeps through and goes down the drain in the center. Some places where there's no paper, no books, it's just coming down the wall very gently and trickling down.
Okay. Are there any more doorways?
Roll perception yourself because you hadn't done so specifically.
Yeah. Okay.
See what you get.
17?
17. Okay, you roll pretty high. You're looking around the room. Again, near the, I guess the opposite side of the room. So the opposite side of the doorway that you came in. You're going to see the outline of what would be a door. Now this one, again, 3 feet across, about 7 feet high. But you notice the etching kind of goes up past the 7 feet. So it goes almost to the height of the room.
Okay. So yeah, I guess I'll go towards that then.
Okay. You go and you look on the northern wall. All right. He's going to look at that. Kylok, you're walking around. Clerval, what are you thinking?
Jessa, you have any idea on how we might be able to get up to that ring?
She says, does anyone have a pole, a staff, maybe a grappling hook and rope?
Let's see what I've got here.
Possibly.
Let's see what I've got here too.
She doesn't have any spells that would help.
I've got some rope left.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any of the pinions left?
Yeah, we got some of the pinions left.
Mm-hmm.
Now we could try to throw a pinion on a rope up there.
Well, what we could do is we could tie the pinion, pinion around, try and throw it through the ring, and then grab both ends of the rope to pull it down.
How light are the pinions?
Oh, they're not even a pound each.
Could I tie one to an arrow
Yeah,
with the rope?
yeah. Shot's going to be more difficult because it's going to weigh more than an arrow, but
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be capable.
We could try that. I mean, if it doesn't go,
sure.
we just pick it up and try something else.
Do it. Tie it up.
What do you want?
Give it a shot. I'll do disadvantage on it. So roll twice and take the lower of the two.
It's just like a regular longbow shot.
Yeah. It's a great idea.
That was a 1.
All
That was a 9 plus 5, so it's 14.
right, but you did roll a 1?
I did roll a 1.
All right, so you did fumble.
Which would be a 6 if the
Uh,
modifier.
one's a fumble.
I know,
One's a
critical.
fumble. One's my favorite. Yeah, I like a one.
You've been waiting for this since the start.
Oh, I
That's enjoyable. All right, so you go to shoot this. You have it all tied up. You're ready to go. However, there's water in the room, and there's these books. You're going to slip. You're going to slip on that, shoot straight up with this pinion type thing. Also, breaking your bowstring on the shot, as the pinion will go upwards, not where you intended, and come back down towards you, striking you for 2 points of damage.
Do I get to dodge first?
Not in this case because you rolled a 1. It's a
You
fumble.
slipped.
You did the worst thing you could ever do.
At least it didn't knock you out.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
You had a
Alright, so
great
then-
plan. You had it all set up. You're ready to go, but you slipped and made a giant critical error.
You okay?
Well, I got an arrow stuck in me, so
Just hit you on the head, I think.
Yeah, just bonked you on the head. More the pinion, yeah.
But I promise, when I tell the tale of this endeavor, I will leave that part out.
appreciate it. Okay, anybody else got a brainy idea?
Now, I will say this, Kylok, as a person who uses a longbow, you would naturally have more bow strings. You can restring your bow. You know, it'd take you a round or two to restring your bow.
Okay, so I'll work on restraining.
Okay, all right.
I think it was a good idea. I think you just
Lick
need
my
to,
wounds over here.
yeah, you just
gather my
need to be
pride.
aware of your surroundings. Maybe not stand on the wet books before taking your shot.
Oh, but I liked how squishy they were.
The opinion liked how squishy your head is now too.
Yeah.
but
I might be a little dazed from that.
Do you wish
Alright.
to try again?
Oh, what the hell? What's the odds of another 1?
Famous last words.
1 in 20, actually.
Yeah, 1 in 20. All right, go for it. Roll twice and take the lowest.
Okay, 13
Yeah, there you go.
and an 11.
Okay, good shots. So you're going to go with the 11 plus your modifier, which brings you up to what? All right.
5.
18.
16. 16.
All right, 16. You're able to shoot up and through the ring. You're an archer, you know what you're doing. It goes through. The pinion will come out the other side with the rope, and the rope will do as Clairval said. It'll kind of saddle between either side. Get both sides of the rope down.
All right, so grab both ends of the rope and just pull down, see if this ring will come down at all.
Okay, so it does. You pull on that, and the ring will come down. As you pull, the ring will lower significantly. As it does, the door at the far end of the room will rise. You feel as you pull the ring, it has a little tension. Not the tension of the door, you're not lifting stone, but it has a little tension as if it's on some kind of pulley system or whatnot, and the door will start to go up the more you pull.
All right, now let's keep going, like get this thing open all the way,
Okay.
and then maybe try and see, because it's not taking the full weight of the door here,
Mm-hmm.
but once we get this opened all the way, just give us a little bit of extra security. Let's pinion this thing into the floor, tie the rope off so that we know this is going to stay open.
Okay, all right. So he brings that up. Ragnar, you're a strong gentleman.
Yes.
He wants to pinion those into the floor.
All right, I will help with that.
Okay. All right. What do you guys have as, what are you going to use? What are you going to smack them pinions with?
I assume we had hammers with the pinions.
Yeah, sure. With the
on
climbing
file.
tools. You got the climbing tool set, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to smack it. I was going to use your weapon. Give me a strength
Say
roll.
Hands.
Yeah, give me a strength roll. Use that hammer there, Ragnar. Go for it. Roll d20 as your strength.
Add 5.
So then, 18.
18. All right. Easily enough. So your plan works. You're able to hammer the pinions in. It holds the rope, holds the ring. The door is up.
Let's go.
Let's go check out the door.
I'm not enjoying the smell in here so much.
All right, you're going to leave. Everybody leaves the room. You walk into a hallway. So again, like normal, there's a hallway in front of you. The hallway goes for a good distance. You walk for about 10 minutes until it forks off to the right. At the fork, a 3-foot column stands right where the hallway splits. The column looks like it had something on it. It has a indent, a circular indent, and on the ground next to the pillar is a crystal sphere about maybe 6 inches in diameter, covered in a black tar-like substance. Passive perception at this point, which you guys have, you can hear clicking coming from somewhere far off down the right hallway.
Like, okay, so using my is it my beast proficiency or whatever?
Okay.
That's my favorite enemies is beasts.
Okay.
Does it sound like it's like a natural clicking, like an animal?
Okay. Is this part of your role? Is this just your?
Part of my ranger features.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Favorite enemy is beasts.
Beasts. It sounds like beaks. The clacking of sharp beaks. Since
Okay.
you're used to animals of certain nature.
Something's alive down there, guys.
Yeah.
Could be an animal, could be a monster. Something like a pecking beak.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about this thing here right in front of us. I'm making sure I'm holding the torch back because I don't know if this black tarry substance on this is flammable. Can you hold this?
Fixing my posture. Ugh. Mr. Chris. All right, you going to give Tessa the torch?
Yep.
All right, so she holds the torch up. Has light out.
Yep. Pick up this sphere from the ground.
Okay. You're going to touch the sphere?
I'm touching the sphere. I'm picking it up off the ground.
Constitution check.
Oh, Lord. 4.
Oh. Okay, Kylok, Ragnar, and Tessa watch as Clarval drops to the ground in a fit of spasms. Clarval, your vision retreats as you gaze upon a sea of stars. Suddenly, all light from the stars ends as darkness is all around you. A flash of light reveals a landscape of madness. Eyeballs, teeth, and tentacles swarm a twisted and broken vista. In the sky, above, a gigantic brain with tendrils as long as rivers floats above you. Turning around, you see a group of humanoids covered in a tar-like substance that seems to be violently shaking on their bodies as they scream in madness.
I start screaming.
What do you guys do as he is shaking on the ground holding this orb?
Take my sword and knock the orb out of his hands.
All right, okay. All right, take your sword and just fling it out of his hands.
Okay.
You will notice that with that, he will come to. Clarval, you suddenly wake up as if from a dream.
Are you okay?
No. Very, very much no.
You went down pretty quick there, so might want to keep that out of your ballot someday.
If I were to include what I just saw, I would drive men mad.
What did you see?
What part of it would drive men mad was unclear. I'm sorry.
All right, I won't ask any further.
Yo, get that out of the main area. Make sure no one touches that.
So when it got moved away, did the black stuff come off of the orb?
No.
No, so there's still black stuff on the orb. Black stuff, do I notice it looked a lot like what was on the last party that we killed last time?
The shadow stuff?
shadow stuff?
Not like shadow stuff. No, it looks like a tar almost.
Like a tar. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me have that torch.
All right, hands it back to you.
I'm gonna see if this will light up.
Okay. All right.
Burn this motherfucker.
All right, you bring the torch down and near the tar in an attempt to light it up as if, it would naturally light up or whatever.
Yep.
However, when you do that, to you see it react and start to spasm. It starts to shake violently on the top of the orb
Yep.
as you put the torch near it.
Yep. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
It wasn't nice to me. I'm not looking to be nice to it.
All right,
Well, we
you
don't
hit
see it,
it
right?
with the torch, and you can hear a high-pitched screaming in your ears, like a very just high-pitched squealing tone as it burns for you. You guys back there don't see the same thing he sees, but it does light on fire. It doesn't move to you guys.
Yeah, I'm keeping that torch on it till it stops writhing or screaming or whatever.
Okay.
Okay. Is it,
All right.
is it burning the tar off of it?
Yes. All right. So a minute goes by. The fire burns the tar off of it, and it's just a glass sphere on the ground.
And you said there's a 6-inch hole up top.
No, it's almost like a recess where it used to sit.
Yeah.
The size of the orb,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Don't
Oh.
touch it with your hands.
Well, I think it needs to go in that hole. So how are we
I
gonna get it?
agree. Just don't touch it with your hands. Hold on. I'll go into my backpack. I'll get a set of gloves from one of my costumes
Okay.
for my entertainer's pack, and I will use that to attempt to grab the orb, bracing myself as I do.
Okay. All right. You can touch it with the gloves.
Waiting for something to happen.
Nothing happens.
Put the orb in the recess.
Okay. So you do put the orb in the recess. When you do, it's not like it reacts in any way. It sits nicely. It fits perfect, as if this is where it came from. It was sitting here originally. Someone had picked it up and dropped it onto the ground. You've put it back. It just sits perfect in there.
Okay. So you said you heard clicking to the right. Do we hear anything the other way?
To the straight?
Yeah.
No.
Right. Well,
And
what
the
are your...
The orb didn't do anything, eh?
Nope. Not that we can see anyway. Might have opened something up further down in.
Down.
On the way out, we can take a look. Did this thing look like it was, like finally crafted now that all the tar is off it or anything like that? Or is it just like a stone orb?
Extremely well crafted.
All right. We can, grab it on our way back out.
Okay, you really want to take something that, as you said, put madness in man's mind? You want to take that to a city?
I think it's better than leaving it here unattended for any wandering fool that's stupid enough to grab it. Yes, I'm looking at me as I say that.
We can grab it on the way out.
Yep.
Continue down the center path.
All right, you can take the center
Straight
path.
Yeah, let's stay away from the clicking animals or monsters.
All right, you're going to make your way down the path through the darkness until you come to another archway or doorway. This one will actually have a door. So it'll have a little steel door, which is closed to you at the moment.
Does this door have a handle?
It does. Just a normal door. It has a handle. Everything
Okay.
intact.
Let's pull the handle open.
Okay, who's going to go in the lead? Who's going to do it?
Does it open in or out?
Towards you.
Okay, I'll open the door. Somebody else go in, because if I take anything in the face, I'm dead.
All right, Kylo opens the door. Who's going to go through?
I'll go through.
All right, Ragnar. You make your way in. Entering this room, you are met with quite a sight. At the far end of the room, two doorways stand, one on the right, the other on the far left. The one on the left is collapsed, as rubble fills its archway and spills into the room, where skeletons lay half-crushed below. Dark stains run from the doorway, across the room, back to the left of where you entered. Following the stains to the wall with your eyes, beside you and on the door, 4-inch deep claw marks are gouged into the wall in steel in a slashing arc. A bone or two can be found between the collapsed door along the dark stains and the nearby wall.
Collapsed door as in it's sealed shut. We can't get through there.
Right, so there'll be 2 doorways at the far end. One of them will be a doorway through, and the other one will be a collapsed doorway. Looks like the stone has been released from the ceiling.
Okay, there's crushed skeletons around, so let's take a look. Why don't we see if there's anything useful in this room, guys?
All right. I'll look around.
Okay.
Passive's higher.
My passive is the same.
Okay, what's your passives? Who's got the higher
I got
passive?
12. I got 12.
15? Okay. Ragnar, what do you want to do?
I'll look around the place as well.
Do you want to roll?
Yeah, 12.
12? Okay. Clarabelle. As you walk around the room and start to look, an incorporeal figure appears in the room, dressed in tattered clothing of an adventurer. He's holding a torch that throws no light, and silently points at the crushed bodies near the left-hand doorway.
Is your body within there?
Doesn't respond, but he looks towards you and looks towards the skeletons.
All right. I'll go over to where he's gesturing.
Okay. All right. Make your way over.
Investigation in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's better. 17.
Okay. 17. With a 17, you do search what is left of these crushed bodies. You come away with 2 things. A note and a vial of silver white liquid.
Do I recognize what the silver white liquid is?
This one you haven't really seen, unless you want to do a specific check.
I'll give a Arcana check to see if I'm going to say Arcana, like history is higher, but this seems like something. Arcana or medicine do you want?
Oh, either one, whatever favors you better.
Okay, let's go with the medicine check then. Natural 20.
Oh.
3.
Without determining exactly what it is, you have a very good understanding that this is transmutation. This changes one thing to another. You've seen this used in reversing stone to flesh. You've seen this used in that kind of manner.
Okay. I'll explain what I've seen with it. I'll hand it to Tessa, see if she's got any more insights on that.
Okay.
And what does the note say?
The note itself that you pick up says the following. We managed to locate the alchemist, though it took many months. Finally, we now have the cure. Back into the depths of that accursed place to turn Barak back from his crystal state. Hopefully we do not encounter the creature that trapped him while we're down here.
So I'll relay that to the rest of the party. That's it. Given that, what do you think? This is some kind of thing. This is that cure to reverse some type of crystallization.
Sounds right.
Yeah, that's exactly dead on. She will agree. Sounds like someone was turned to crystal instead of stone by some kind of beast. Though she can't recall any, and she's very knowledgeable also in the types of creatures that would be down here.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else? Anything special?
Did I find anything while I was looking?
Kylok, yes. As you look about the room, you are going to find a small satchel, an adventure satchel. As you pick it up, you can hear things moving around inside.
Check out the satchel.
All right.
What's in it?
In the satchel, you find 2 healing potions. You find
Piece of candy.
50 gold pieces.
I'm rich.
And you find 6 small gemstones.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna head over toward the scratches on the other door.
The one you came through? That's where
Was
they
it-
were. That's where they were. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I want to
Yeah.
check. I want to check those out, but you can let
Okay.
Ragnar do his look at the floor too.
Yep. Ragnar, you're looking around.
Yeah, I'll look at the. Do I find anything?
Ragnar, you're looking through the room, and Kylok has found some of the adventuring gear. Clarval has found the note and the item. You find various parts of bone and whatnot that you think would have been from these adventures, but something does catch your eye. In this room, as things are tossed about and there is rubble, you can see the hilt of a weapon sticking out from underneath some debris.
All right, I'll go to grab the weapon.
Okay. As you reach down and you grab the weapon, you pull out a double-sided battle axe.
Oh, nice.
It seems to be inscribed with some runes on it itself, but it does not glow.
Okay. Do I have room for that?
Being a quartermaster, you can make room. We'll find a way to tie it onto your bag so it dangles.
Okay, then yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. All right, you load it.
What is the apparition doing as I've gathered up the vial and the note?
As the apparition has pointed you to those items and you've discussed them, when you look back to where it will be gone.
Okay.
Was he the only one that saw the apparition, or did we see it too?
I think he was the only one that saw it, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I want to check out those the scratches in that on the wall. I want
Okay.
to see what kind of beast perhaps made it.
Okay.
Will I be able to tell that by my proficiency or like my beasts thing, or would I have to roll something?
We're going to say your beast thing. So there's a number of creatures that come to mind that could have done such a thing. But by looking at the floor and piecing together some parts of I'll call them footprints for lack of a better term, this thing was definitely humanoid. It had 2 legs, whatever it was, and it seemed to move quickly, like the steps are really far paced.
So it's big
It's big.
with claws.
Oh yeah.
You might want to take that healing potion you found.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna take one of the healing potions.
Let me see if I can find it real fast. It's been a long time, but I had a specific page that was on.
It's in the equipment, I believe.
It's in the weirdest spot.
Probably look it up here in the inventory thing.
There was a specific page that had all of them in the top right corner. That was so long ago. Or top left corner, I'm sorry.
2d4 plus 2.
Fair enough.
Potion of healing, page 153 of the player's handbook.
Nice.
2d4 plus 2.
That's right.
So let's see what I get here.
Roll it up.
So I got 4 plus 2, so 6.
6 points of healing.
Nice. There you go.
Come on, pop up again. No, it's not popping up. Oh, there it is. Okay. 6 points. So I'm up at 9. I'm gonna go ahead and take the other one too.
No, you're not.
No? Okay, I'll hold on to it.
Hold on, where are you at for your health?
I guess he put his hand in front of me and stopped me.
Saving only you.
You're at, what, 9 of 13?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Right now, where are you at?
9.
He's at 9 of 16.
Yeah.
So how about we just hang on to it till we need it later? I don't have any more spells that I can do today.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
All right, gonna hold off on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll take his advice.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fight him on it.
The bard is
Your
wise.
opinion might
Bard
hit
is
you.
wise. Yeah.
Pinion. Oh, Goblinzoid. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the game. We play every Sunday night, 10 to 1. So, what do you guys want to do in the room?
Yeah, don't think there's anything else in here. I think we just have to continue down right archway.
Okay. The right archway, so you're going to lead again. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I've got the vial. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of extra protection, wrap it around some of the costumes that I've got in my backpack, just so that it's extra secure.
okay, so that the glass
If
won't
somebody
break.
takes a fall, it doesn't shatter or anything like that.
Great idea. Who is in the lead?
I'll lead.
Okay. All right, Kylo, as you enter the room, roll versus charm. So a saving throw wisdom. Do you get any bonuses?
He has advantage.
I'm
It's
advantage.
advantage.
Being charmed.
All right, so roll twice and add your wisdom modifier. Everybody else might as well. You guys are following in, so if you have advantage, I don't think Dwarf does, so
I'm really glad I had advantage because I rolled a 4 and a 17.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 12.
12. What'd you get, Rundar? Ragnar?
Oh, I thought I didn't have a.
You just roll once and add your wisdom modifier.
Yeah.
Oh, which is +0. So
Yep.
Yeah, my wisdom modifier is 0 as well. So
Mine's a +3, so
a D20, so right, so 15.
What do you
you
get?
take the higher one or the lower one?
the higher one because it's advantage.
All right, one more time. What are the scores? The 3 scores?
20.
1 and 12.
12. Okay, 12. And Ragnar?
I was only. Do I roll twice or
Just once. Just
No,
once.
you roll once.
once? Then it was 15.
15? Okay. All right, so Kylo. This room holds large wooden kegs along its walls. At its center, a dwarven woman in an apron holding 2 large mugs of ale asks if you would
Really
like
standing
one.
there.
Yeah, she's standing there. She has 2 large mugs of ale, one for her, one for you.
Is the room lit up?
It very well lit up. Looks like a tavern.
Well, I'll accept the drink. I won't drink it.
Oh, she urges you on. She says, have a drink and toast you.
I'll say, how are you here?
You believe she's there.
Okay.
Sure.
You're charmed.
I only drink honey ale.
Oh, you don't have to. If you have a relevant excuse, you can. But you are charmed in believing this is a little rest stop. She's going to toast to your health.
I'll say, I appreciate the drink, but I'm just going to sit and rest. Sit at the bar.
Okay, all right. You two enter the room and see a room that once held many large wooden kegs along its walls. They now lay shattered and broken about the room. The ale inside long dried up, and the room seems to end in a dead end. You also notice Kylok at the center of the room, 1 foot on the ground, the other one kind of up and under his butt, as he's looks like he's sitting in midair or imitating doing such a thing.
Does he have anything in his hand? Like
He
do we
does,
see
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
What is he holding?
It looks like he's holding some kind of, he has his hand wrapped around what would be a mug type
Kylo.
thing. And he's talking
What
to
are
someone else.
Kylo? Okay. Can you hear us?
Come, join me at the bar.
Yeah.
Take a rest.
You look over, you see your companions there. They look happy. They're smiling.
Can we see him interacting with anything?
Yeah, you see him talking. He's not making a lot of words. He's more talking in his head, but his lips are moving.
Yeah, but do we see what he's talking to?
No.
Okay. Kylo, you wouldn't partake in anything without us, would you? And
Oh, no,
walk
no.
over, try not to look threatening or aggressive. Just walking over to where he's standing in his pretend seat.
Okay.
I'm going to do a performance check
Okay.
to convince him that I'm in on whatever's going on here.
Okay.
That'd be a 13.
Oh, all right. So pretty good. Not amazing, but
Not the best performance,
Yeah.
but he's charmed, so.
yeah.
Kylo, what do you think about this place?
Oh, that's great. The stools are comfortable. The atmosphere is nice.
What would you say is the best feature in here?
This fine wood bar.
This
It's not
fine
a bar.
wood bar.
You see him patting the air.
I'm going to attempt to use persuasion to make him realize that he's under some kind of magical influence.
Okay. You do. Yep.
We just entered through. We're in an underground dungeon beneath a manor house that has been unoccupied for many, many years, right?
Do I take anything from him?
What he's saying is true.
We've been traveling underground through ruins. We've faced reanimated armor. We've seen nothing pleasant. Is this the type of area that a bar is going to be set up for our enjoyment? And persuasion check.
Is he convincing at all?
Let's see.
25.
Oh, yes,
he's
he
very
is.
convincing.
Yes, he is. Which triggers in you another save. So you get to do another save.
Can I use bonus action Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
Add a d6 to your roll.
Okay, and the saving throws are where?
So your wisdom, you're going to roll d20, add your wisdom. You do get, I think, advantage against charm, and you have an extra d6.
16 plus 18. 2. So 16 plus 2. 18.
Okay, and you rolled the 1d6?
Yes, for the
All
two.
right. All right. Okay, with that roll, the charm breaks. So the illusion kind
So
of
I fall on
fails.
my ass.
You fall on his ass.
You fall on your ass, pretty much,
Man.
yes.
Well, I appreciate that, but you could have had me stand up first.
Taking a look over at Ragnar and Tessa, make sure that they don't appear to be under the same effects.
They look normal. They look like they're watching the interaction between you two. A lingering, I guess, sight being right there, Clairval. You notice when he goes down and hits the ground, as he lets go of this invisible mug, it kind of appears for a second, and then goes incorporeal and vanishes.
Okay. All right. So it wasn't completely an illusion then. He actually had something there. Tessa, does this seem, this seems otherworldly to me. It was, if he was, it wasn't an illusion because I saw the mug when I broke whatever effect he was on for just a moment. Could it be he was between planes or something like that? Does that make any sense with regards to this, with regards to the other world?
She says, yes, of course. The far realm has touched this area. Many odd happenings will take place down here. Things like this, unfortunately, can be very common. Beings from beyond can interact in an unnatural way.
Okay, can I look at the current room and decipher if the vision was from a time before now,
Yes.
or if it was just an illusion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do I need to roll?
Give me whatever makes sense to you. You tell me what you determined to do that with.
Let's do history, because I
Okay.
can put this room together with the
Yep.
what I saw, right? Uh, 7. No, yeah, 7.
7. All right. You don't really link it, but I mean there's little. You knew you were in a nice bar. This looks like with a lot of kegs on the wall, some kind of ale house. This looks like it once was, but
Okay.
your roll's too low. You're not putting all the little elements together.
Alright.
But I will give you one thing. Even though you got a 7, you still went through the vision. Now in your vision, at the back of the room, on the far left-hand side, there was a door. You saw a bar. You saw a door, you saw a bunch of kegs. Now, right now, when you're in this room and you're sitting on the ground and or stand up by this time, there's smashed kegs all over. There's no bar, and there is a pile of old kegs, debris, and whatnot in that corner currently.
Okay. Okay, so I'll let them in on it. In my vision, it was the same room. The kegs were full, not destroyed. There was a bar right here and stools, and there looked to be a door at the back.
Let's go take a look, see if there's anything over there. I'll do an investigation to see if we can find a door back there.
Okay.
A lot of debris here now. So
Yeah.
Investigation is 15.
Okay, so using investigation, you go over there and you start looking through part of the rubble that you can move easily, and you do see the outline of the frame of a door back there. So Kylo's vision was true, and that there was a door, or there is a door here that looks like it's been not barricaded but buried by these kegs. The kegs have rotted and stuff, but someone has piled them up in that area.
Well, let's take a look through the rest of here before we start going through this door. Just make sure there's nothing else.
Okay. All right. Who wants to do what specifically?
I'm gonna look at the debris around near the door.
Okay.
Just,
All right.
Kind of sift through it, start moving stuff.
Okay. You start burying the doorway and looking through there. Rundar, what do you want to do? Or why do I keep calling him Rundar? It's Ragnar.
Another ranger.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I want.
I'm going to do an investigation around the bar area, or what
Okay.
was the bar area.
Okay.
Probably crying because all the ale is gone.
22.
Oh!
Nice.
22. All right. 22. You move some debris and you look around there, and on the ground, under some boards and whatnot, you find a set of 2 very nice jewel-encrusted platinum mugs. These things have scroll work in them, and they have a crest on the front. It has 2 ravens on a shield.
Knowledge history for knowing that crest. No, I rolled a 1. I draw a blank.
All right.
Do they look like the ones that I was holding in the vision?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a name on it at all?
No name, just an emblem.
Just an M. Okay. I mean, I could roll for history, I suppose.
If you wish.
$13.
Okay, this is the emblem of the lord that lived in this house. So it is the Raven Crest.
All right. I'll keep looking through the pile. Do I need to roll something for the pile?
No, that's okay. You're going through the pile. You're moving the debris out of the way here and there. You find a lot of iron bands, boards, chunks of old wood and whatnot. It's not hard to unbury an area to get through in the doorway, but you don't come away with anything of any value.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of the wood with us. In case
Okay.
I need to light a fire.
That's
later.
actually perfect. This wood is not wet. It's not damp. It would be great firewood and whatnot. So you gather some of that up. Maybe put some of that in your pack.
Yep.
All right. Is our plan to go through the doorway?
Yeah, you guys want to help me clear out the door here? There's a lot of debris here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are going to work on clearing the doorway out, and it is 12:57. Do you wish to call it there?
Yeah, let's call it there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Seems like a good spot.
All right.
Should we make camp here?
No, I don't think we're ready to make camp yet at this point, are we, D?
Yeah, I mean, you haven't been here this long, but it all depends on what you think is a defensible position.
Well, like, are we that tired at this point? Like,
You're not physically that tired at this point. No, you've been through some stuff, but the actual time of day has not been that long. The 8-hour rest, of course, is whenever you wish to take it, but you can only take it within a 24-hour period. If you take the 8-hour rest now, you have a long way to go before you're going to hit another rest. Yes.
yeah, I think we got the healing potion into you, Kylo. I think we're okay to keep going for a little bit longer.
So we'll just start clearing the debris and we'll call it at that.
Yep.
All right. So you guys are going to take the boards, put them in your packs, get ready to head out down the hallway in the next session.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Awesome, guys. That was fun. All right, so we're going to do this again next Sunday, 10 to 1 in the morning for anybody coming by. Thanks to everybody who did come by. We got a couple of people by. That was nice. We had a bunch of people at one point come in,
Yeah.
watch, leave. Who knows? Maybe liked, maybe didn't. Don't know. But if you do, say hi. Say good game in the thing.
Yeah. Verlaine82's been he actually won one of the polls, and he's been in the chat the whole night. So thank you.
That's your buddy there. That's Clairval.
Oh, is that Clairel? Oh, okay.
But that's okay. Anybody else coming by? And Goblin, what was it? Goblin Zoid, thank you for the
Yep.
follow. That's very cool. Good time, guys, and we'll see you guys next Sunday. Sound good?
Sounds good.
I'm gonna mute you real quick. I'll do the outro and we'll come back. Or if you gotta
Alright.
take off, take off. I will see you.
Alright.
Have a good night, gentlemen. Okay, we're gonna do the movie and we're out. See you.